So put your comments in the chat, and I'll be with you in a minute. I have some stuff to do. So. Hey Shannon, how's it going? How are you? What's going on, Shannon? You got a question for the tarot tonight? What just happened? My music just went out. Damn it. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Hey Alejandro, what's up? How's it going? Wait, did it just die on me? What the hell just happened? Okay, sorry, my music just cut out. I gotta figure it out before I get started because I can't do it. Hope you guys are good. You're in bed with 3 cute boys, Shannon. I think I know what you mean though. I think they're your pets, right? That's cute. Right on. Thanks for being here. If you have a question, go ahead and post it in the chat. Dogs, yeah, they're dogs, right? Yeah. Go ahead and post it in the chat and I will read it. Hi, Laurel. I am cutting out. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Bean. Hey, Bean Junior. What's up? I haven't seen you forever. I haven't done this for a while. I've been so busy. Sorry. I guess I'll just play it on my phone. I don't know what just happened here, but my music's turned off. Let me make sure that like my mic's on. You guys can hear me okay, etc. And I have my tarot cards. All right, so the 10th night of Yule, right? And so tonight I wanted to, give back. Like that's what the theme is. So I'm giving back, reading some cards for free for everybody that has a question. No general, no medical, and no legal, please. No pregnancy questions, nothing like that. But anything else is game. Okay. So, hi Firefly Magic. Am I still cutting out? Am I okay, you guys? Let me know. I can't tell. Over here it looks fine. But yeah. So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and we'll get started on whoever wants to get a reading. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas or whatever you celebrate. And good New Year. Right? Like let's have a good New Year this year. Like let's try. Hopefully we can do it. Okay, thanks, Laurel. I appreciate that for letting me know. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I'm you can ask questions. Like you can ask questions, free tarot readings tonight from me because it's that time of year and I wanted to make sure that anybody that needs a reading can get it. You know what I mean? So let me know. Okay, Firefly. Let me make sure. Okay. Oh, music was fuzzy. That's probably what was going on. It was probably the music cutting it out. Yeah. Okay, being drinker. I will in a second. All right, so let me just get it. Let me make sure I know who's. Okay, so I'm gonna start. The first question I see blue, Alejandra. I saw your question. Like, try to think of a question, and then I'll get to you next. Okay, like try to think of like what, or and then we'll start with because I have a question here. How does the separated Aries feel about me with intent to reconnect? Okay, let's find out. Firefly Magic. See how the person, the Aries that you're not talking to or not, you're separated from, how they feel about possibly getting back together with you. Let's see what's going on. Firefly and Aries, they're separated currently. Let's see what's up. Um, okay. Well, it looks like they're feeling like a little bit out of sorts about things. Like it looks like they're feeling a bit like this is a page of wands, so like that gives me like kind of immature energy a little bit, like like more like on the less in touch with their feelings kind of energy because that's more of like a teenage vibe. And also really slow. So if this person did something wrong to you, or like you guys had some kind of falling out, and like they need to apologize perhaps or something, or like make good with you on something, it's just taking them a really long time. It looks like you have Page of Pentacles here too, and then there's the Moon, which just means that there's also some hidden aspect here, like something that maybe hasn't quite come to the surface yet for you for the situation. Let me see what else. For Firefly, Magic, and Aries. And then, yeah, okay. So, like, your intuition, like, whatever your gut is telling you right now, like, you need to listen to that. It's, yeah, he's slow. He's slow. That's why he fell out. Okay. Well, that makes sense that this person's slow. Like, they're like the longest. It's going to take them the longest to come around. But there's also something about this person that you don't know. Like, there's something else. And it's like, whatever your intuition was telling you, like, you need to listen to it. It was spot on. Like, it's just, like, I'm seeing here that you had a gut feeling and you followed it. Like, you did the right thing. I mean, this person looks like they want to like try to talk to you, but like I don't know. I think that they're really just like they don't know how to do it. Like they're bad at it. Like they're bad. It's kind of like it's giving me vibes of like, yeah, like it's giving me vibes like me. I'm bad with this kind of stuff too. So like you know, but like yeah. So man, you can't wait forever, right? You can't wait forever. You got other shit going on. Yeah. 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 You got to do that. You got to do what you got to do. So like right now, listen to your gut about this, but like yeah, he's definitely going to be yeah, he's evasive because he's got the Moon card here. He's like all like trying to be all mysterious or some shit. I don't know. Like, but at this point in the game, it's like kind of just dude, put your cards on the table. Stop playing games. Right? So, but it looks like they're gonna try to talk to you. Like, I feel like they're gonna come. You're gonna hear from them again, like for sure. And it's gonna be. I feel like they're gonna just expect that you've been waiting this whole time, and I would suggest that maybe you don't wait and make sure that you're not just available when they call. Show them what's up. Okay. All right, girl. Thanks. All right. Blue portal. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna ask that question for you. So let me see. I'm gonna put this up on the okay. Let's find out. Find out if you're what's going on with you. Okay. Let's see. And you said this happened twice now, right? And it's recent. This not happened before. This is like a new occurrence. Is that correct? Hope that help, Firefly. And I'm feeling generous tonight. So, like, if you have another question, you can go ahead and post it. But just know that I'm going to go through the whole list before I come back to, like, a second question. You know what I mean? Okay. But, like, I never do that. So, just you have another question, take advantage of it. Okay. For Alejandra, see what's going on. Alejandra, what's going on with her dreams? What do we need to see about this? What do we need to see for Alejandra? Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. What else? Okay, interesting. Alejandra, I think you might be. Hang on. Looks like. Oh. Okay. Oop. Oop. Interesting. Okay. Alejandra, like something happened. Like looks like it felt like there was a catalyst to this situation occurring. Like something triggered this kind of shift. It's like you've been up against this 10 of wands, like this like there's like a like a barrier, a boundary or something, like a some kind of wall, um, trying to, like that you've been be pushing up against for a long time about spirituality stuff. I feel like it's regarding your belief system and stuff. Like it's like you've been either oppressed by some kind of maybe traditional religion, I don't know, or like you feel like you've just not been getting it doesn't make sense like you're pushing against something because like maybe you want more answers or something like that. And or you feel like you're not getting all the answers or some things aren't making sense to you or something. It looks like there was some event here that like started it because there's an ace of swords here and that the swords always indicate truth. Oh, I saw your comment right now. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. Makes sense. Okay. Interesting because like, like that's the card I got. So that's kind of like just reminds me of that actually, of the Kundalini. Um, but like so yeah. Okay, so there's your catalyst, right? So this is putting you okay, so that whole thing has put you it's basically like opened up a part of your psyche that was closed off before where now you're being able to like access parts of the collective unconscious that you were not able to access previously. Like there's a lot more emotion, like you're able to tap into more feeling and emotion than before. Maybe it's even a little chaotic for you, but that will settle down like over time, right? Um but like I feel like you're just on a it looks to me like you're on um a path of like seeking truth right now. Like that's what you want to do. You want to like get answers. And so that's what they're doing. They're giving you the answers. They're giving you the opportunity to get your answers. So if that's the way that if they can get messages to you is through your dreams, and that's how they'll do it, right? So let's see if I can get it. Yes, Tracy, just go ahead and post like a question in the chat, and then I'm going in order of received, right? So, but yeah, just put it in there. I'd be happy to read it. So yeah, like when you're going to these places, let me find your original message. Let me see what you said about this because where to go? Okay. You've been having okay. You're feeling out of sorts. Yeah, it's out of sorts. It does definitely take you by surprise, right? um okay. It's a lot. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 So the person that you're with, right? Like the person you can't see. I hate this so much because this happens to me too. I guess those are your guides. Like, because like everyone talks about how they connect with their guides. I have not ever done that. Like, I've literally not. Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about when you say that. Like, I just I don't know. I just hear things, I see things, whatever. But like, I don't have a person that I like know about. It's just there all the time. But sometimes when I have like those out of body experiences or whatever, there is a person standing next to me, just to my right, that I can't see, but I can hear them and I can't see them. And I'm assuming that that's what that is the guide. So, and it's because they're familiar. And it's like I've been talking to them. I've talked to them like I've known them my whole life, right? But I don't know who they are. So I'm assuming that that's probably the same thing going on here with you. Like, but I mean, you are getting answers. Like you're going to be able to get answers this way. You just need to set intention. So like before you go to sleep, like ask a question. Really, like write it down in a notebook next to your bed. Like leave the page open, so that it's out there to be read and to be seen. You know what I mean? Like so that way in your sleep you can get those answers if you'd like. And they do, it does happen. They'll come to you just like, you know. And then when you wake up in the morning though, what's really important is when you're doing dream analysis stuff is you have to make sure that before you open your eyes, you have to like before you open your eyes, when you wake up and before you actually open your eyes, you've got to make sure that you recount your dream in your head because as soon as you open your eyes and your visual cortex is like exposed to everything else again, it's going to like delete that memory. You know what I mean? So like, make sure you think about it before you open your eyes. This is a big take. Okay. Like that's important, but I think you're going to get some more messages coming up here soon. And does that make sense? Like it's been rough. Okay. Yeah, I know it's been rough. These are not fun. Like these are never fun. Like people that say it's fun they're crazy and they're lying. Like that's all I gotta say. It's like it's a freaking nightmare and it's like a lot, right? A lot. But yeah, so yeah, you're not crazy. Like that's what's happening, and like this is something you wanted. So am I? I'm frozen? Oh no, I don't know why. Okay. So if I'm not frozen, let me know. Okay. Why am I cutting out? hang on just a second. Let me close more stuff. Maybe it's because I have like 1,000 tabs open. Maybe, possibly. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Can you guys hear me now? You can hear me? I'm not frozen. Okay, hang on. I gotta go turn my heater off. I'm like dying. It's like so hot in here. Give me just a second. And then also, let me see who is next. Let me tell you who's next so you know. I want to make sure I don't go out of order. I don't want to, cheat anyone out of their spot in line. So, okay. Oh, and then bean drinker. Okay, so then it's bean drinker, and then it's gonna be Tracy. Okay. And Laurel, do you have a question? Because you've been here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be bean drinker, and then Tracy, and then Laurel. You have one. Okay. Let me just go turn off my heater because I'm like dying here. Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hang on just a second. I just like someone's mess on me. Okay, random. Random person calling me. Okay, so bean drinker. Anything for you? I'm just gonna ask then. What do you need to know right now? How's that? Is that good? What do you need to hear right now? Okay. If you're still here, let me know so that I don't read for somebody that's not here. I need to get another. It's okay, but Laurel, it's either freezing in my house or it's hot. Like there's no like in between. I'm not bitching because I have central heating and air, which is like a thing in LA. Like no one has it. So I'm like stoked on that, but it's a lot. It's hot. I was saying it's like supposed to be bean drinker, it's supposed to be next, and then Tracy, then Laurel. That was the order, but I don't see bean drinker's not responding. So maybe not, he's not here anymore. So let's then we'll go to Tracy. Okay. And then we'll go to Laurel. And then if you're here, Bean, let me know. And I'll get you. Okay. So Tracy, what psychic ability should I? Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay. All right, hang on just a second. All right. So let's get anything for that one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, so I mean, I'm seeing like kind of. Oh, hang on. Let me get a couple more. Oh, there's two more. All right. So for you being, I'm seeing like that. It looks like you're kind of, I don't know. It look maybe apathetic. I don't know if apathetic is the right word, but like some kind of indifference or something. It's like you got, it's like someone's trying to hand you something and you just don't really. You're not like really interested, right? Like it's like I don't know. I feel like there's something. I don't know what this means exactly, but it's like I don't know if there's if you're trying to do something new right now, like I don't know, like if there's a new, because then you have Ace of Pentacles too, so it looks like maybe there's like a opportunity to start something new going on here, like um, but then there's the Devil, which is like vices or whatever that might get in the way. So I guess like indifference is maybe the message. Yeah, the message is like continue to be discerning, continue to be like picky, about things. Don't settle. Like that's a card of not settling, right? Like you're not going to settle. So for whatever that is going on in your life right now, like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if you're talking about like career, love, or whatever. I have no idea. But like don't settle for things, and also know that by not settling, you're going to okay keep up. Like then don't give up. Like don't give up on it. And then also there's a new opportunity coming up. Like really close. It might be kind of expensive though. Like it looks like there's money involved with it, but it looks like it would be beneficial, but also it's telling me to keep your finances in check. Like, make sure you're not, overspending whatever. And be patient. Okay, patience is like the number one thing here. Is like be patient. Things, all good things in time, and like just continue to do what you're doing. Like honestly, I see that in about when is this? Like April, April. I think by April you're gonna have a lot of difference in like whatever you're doing, right? Like it's gonna be by April. Yeah, like by April. I just heard that too. Like by April will be a lot different. It'll be better. It'll be better. What that means. But yeah, like don't. Oh, and then also like if there's a habit that you have, right, that might be contributing to whatever the issue is, like try not to do that anymore. I guess is that thing because the devil's here and I gotta address that. So yes, yeah, you know what I mean. Like try to stay away from whatever it is that's causing any kind of problem, right? Although I know that's really hard to do, right? They wouldn't be called vices if they were easy to get rid of. Right. So yeah, I hope that helps. That was really vague, but like, yeah, like I get like you need to do what you're doing. You're going to see better results by April. Okay. Oh, your hair growth stuff. Okay, let's see. All right, so now it's Tracy. Tracy, you need to know about psychic stuff, right? You want to know about what ability you're supposed to be doing or using, right? I'm gonna get a different deck. Hang on, let me grab a different cards because that deck. I don't like to use the same deck over and over. Okay. Let's see. For Tracy, and then it'll be Laurel. For Tracy, what does Tracy need to do regarding the schedule? Okay. What does she need to do? Ah, the devil, first card out. Okay. So Tracy, all right, I gotta ask, are you coming out of like what's your background? Are you scared of this stuff at all? Like is there ooh, interesting. Is there any fear that you have going into this? Because it looks like you might have some fear around things. And like also I see like there's a 5 of Wands, which is like conflict, right? Like so I don't know. There's people that are giving you crap or dude, man, can you not be like super tacky? You're fucking tacky, dude. Don't come in my live and like try to tell for my clients. Like they're not even paying. This is free. If you're awesome, you give out free shit too. But you ain't. So, come on. Give me a fucking break. You guys ignore this nonsense. Like okay, sorry guys. That happens. It sucks. I'm sorry. That's stupid. Makes me mad. I hate that shit. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to delete these comments really quick. Ugh. But I guess, I guess like if you don't have people freaking trying to like totally kill for your freaking life and you're not doing it right. I don't know. Anyways. So okay. Let's see. Sorry about that. Okay, so Tracy, are you scared? Are you like okay, so let's see. Are you scared though? Let me see. Not patient. Not scared. Okay. No patience. No patience. That's it then, because you have the devil here. So these are like just okay. So like with spiritual stuff, it kind of comes at its own time, right? Okay, but like so you can't force it. You literally can't make it go faster than it is going to happen. But like you could set an intention that you want, like maybe instead of it being drip fed to you, like say that you want all of it at once. But I would be careful what you wish for because when it happens, it might be a little bit overwhelming. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So okay, so FYI, you've been working on this stuff for a while now, and like you've been trying to like you've been trying to figure this out, right? But like lucky for you, that I just see right now that like this has been a really big internal struggle. You're trying to figure out like what the hell's going on, but you're reaching the end here. Like, this is it. Like, you got the world and the Nine of Cups. So that means the world is the completion. It's the ending of a chapter, right? Like, this part of your chapter of like the working towards it is means that you're gonna get it. So that's what is coming up right away. And then also the so then the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that, like, yeah, you've been doing work, you've been like laying the foundation to get this stuff. So it's gonna come forward. But like, what is your actual gift? Like, I mean, you're sensitive, right? But like, in what way? Do you hear things, or do you see things, or do you just know things? Like, whatever the sense is that you have, they're clairs, right? And most of us have more than one, but one will be the strongest one, right? Like, for me, it's clairaudience. Like, I hear things all the time. Music, when it's not there, there's nothing there. Yeah. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Tracy. That's a big deal. And you know what? So when we start using any kind of substance, right? Drinking or drugs or whatever, that is a way to numb out this stuff. And most likely you were dealing with this stuff a long time ago and like forgot, even because we forget about it because we were told it's like not normal, right? And like we're weird or whatever. It's all in our imagination, it's in our head. So like all of us that have addiction problems, like we have a way to self-medicate so that we can deal with the fact that we got weird shit going on all the time, among other things, right? So now that you've undone that, that's such a big deal. It's such a big deal for you. Like, it's such a big deal. Like, that you, now that you're unnumbed, right? And raw, I know. I've been there. I have 13 years. Wait, is it 13 years? Whatever. It's since 2011. Sober. But this is the time where all of this stuff's going to kind of come back and hit you like a ton of bricks. But you need to just take it slow. Like, just take a breath and like know that it's going to become like a little bit, it'll come to you in due time. But like, the thing that you already have is the one you need to focus on. So like, whichever one that is, you've been feeling energy. Okay, cool. So then that's like empathic, right? So that would be like claircognizant, right? You just know, like, if you walk into a room and you can read the room, people are lying, people are happy, like if someone's sad, even though they're smiling, kind of thing, right? Like, you can sense what's actually going on. Then that's like, and then also, so your path, right? Like, your path of like, healing from your issues and sobriety is like, part of that path means that you're gonna have to help other people on that same path, right? And that's a healer job. So, like, that's another thing. Like, all of us that have been through the, all of that shit, that's part of our kind of, pay it forward. Like, maybe not right now, but at some point when you feel well enough to do it, it's really helpful to give back to the people that are struggling with the same things, right? Unless you're probably already doing that, right? This is for Tracy Groves. Yeah. So this is, you need to trust it too more. Like, so instead of when things happen that are corroborated with evidence, like, you need to accept that. Like, instead of saying like, is it a coincidence, or no, that couldn't be it because it's too minuscule, or like something you don't think it's big enough. I don't know. It's not always like the biggest. It usually isn't the biggest things. It's usually stuff that's totally dumb, like, and like nothing. Oh, wow. Okay. You felt it in your gut physically. Okay. So have you said out loud, like, have you made that declaration that you want your abilities back? You want them undulled, undimmed? You need to. Yeah, sure, Tracy. Just put your question in the chat. You need to say those things out loud. You need to make it known, right? And you have, there's a lot of ups and downs though. Like, I still see that you're kind of in a little bit of a, like, it might be a lot for you to handle. You need a different, so I think, okay, so I have a friend right now that like doesn't think that they're psychic at all, okay? But they totally are, and they don't see it. They don't think they can do all of the stuff. And I was like, okay, let me see. Can you see auras? And he's like, no. And I was like, you can't? And he's like, no. I'm like, all right, do this exercise. I give him an exercise to do, and he can see it. And I'm like, yeah, I know you can see it. So I can tell, like, you can do these things. But like, a lot of us have the problem is he didn't understand that that's what that was. Like when I was like, "That's the aura." He's like, "Oh, I've been seeing that my whole life." Yeah, I know, right? So sometimes like our ideas of what the gifts look like is wrong because we've seen too much, like portrayal of TV and stuff like that, and like it's not as fancy and flashy. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah, like it's you need to like have maybe if you're thinking certain things about like clairvoyance, claircognizance, their audience, maybe go and rediscover like what they actually, like the definitions of them and how they actually look to actual people that have it, right? Because it's not like what they show on TV and stuff. It's not that drastic. It's not, it's not, it's kind of like playing charades. Like you play charades, like you hear information, you have to figure out what the hell it means. It's hard. It's not easy. So, does that make sense? Oh yeah, it's really easy. So you can just go to I'll try to find it in a minute here, but it's like a picture. You just look at this picture. It's like a pumpkin. And you look at this pumpkin for a minute until you see the freaking aura pop out of it. And then it's a specific color. And if you can see it, then you can see aura. Like, and it's exactly the same thing you do in real life. Like, just look at somebody and then you can see it at some point. And I think everybody can do this because it's a real thing. It's not like a magical supernatural thing. It's actually scientifically validated, like, thing. It's our electromagnetic field around us. It exists. So, people can see it if you know how to look for it. So if you look at like pumpkin energy meme, maybe you might look that up. I don't know. I could find it though and put it in here in a minute. But like Tracy, you need to like. I think that the problem is that you're expecting a lot more from your. I think you're expecting it to be more boom in your face than it is, and like so we gotta just kind of rediscover what it actually means, like right, and then you'll see that you probably are already doing all this stuff and you've been doing it for a long time. Like that's what I'm seeing, that you've been doing this forever. Like you don't get this stuff like out of nowhere. It's either with you when you're born or not. Like or like if you have trauma in your childhood, yeah, or like even in your early adulthood even. But like usually doesn't just kick on out of nowhere, later. You usually had it originally. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Laura, I totally have it. Like I literally did it someone the other day. Like literally did this. So I can find it. I'll try to give me a second. I'll put it in the chat. Let me find this thing. It's fun. It's like really fun. Like my oldest daughter also, she's like, I can't read auras, Mom. And I was like, yes, you can. Just do this exercise. She was so irritated with me. She's like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. But she did. But there are people that can do it. So that's why I know it's like not just super like some kind of weird trick. Oh, okay, hang on. Did I find it already? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat as soon as I locate it. I found it immediately. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Copy link address here. I'm putting in the chat. Okay. Oh, geez, that's such a long link. Let me see if I can do it different than that. Like that's way ridiculous. That can't be right. Hang on. Let me go to the actual site. Get it. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's put it in the chat now. And you guys, like, come back and like, well, I don't want you guys to say it in the chat. Yeah, like, if you, I want to know what you see, but like, I don't want to give the answer away either in the chat. But, like, come back. If you can see it, let me know what you saw, what color it is. Okay, just let me know. Like, give me the first letter of the color name. You know what I mean? Like, what? So if it was like, sapphire green or something, I don't know. That's not a color that I think it would be, but like, you put like SG, whatever. Okay, does that make sense? That way people can't like keep. All right. So now, Laurel. Hopefully that helps, Tracy. But like, yeah, just have more confidence in your own stuff. Like, I think sometimes when we have addiction issues too, we have this issue with trusting ourselves again, right? Like we don't know if we can trust our own judgment sometimes. And this is the one thing I think that will help you actually get back to that is like by trusting your intuition more. That'll help you kind of get reacquainted with yourself and realize that you're a trustworthy person and you can trust yourself and you don't have to be babysat or like kid gloved, right? So hopefully that helps. Okay, Laurel. Now, what was your question? Laurel, I forgot. I gotta read. Scroll back up. Mail carrier. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Bodies in the mailbox. Okay. Okay, let's see what. Oh, I just know I didn't want. Okay, so you asked me to repeat the rules. I just know legal court case stuff, no health stuff, no pregnancy. Like, am I pregnant? Yes or no? Go get a pregnancy test. Okay, Jesus Christ. They're like $1 at the dollar store. Um, and that's it. Like, other than that, it's or no general. Like, no, like just general. I mean, if it's gonna be general, I need to know what area of general you want. Like, is it love? Is it money? Is it career? Because otherwise, that's gonna take up a lot of time. And I want to get to as many people as I can, right? So, um, let me know. Oh, oh, you got me on my chat. Thank you. Perfect. Good job. Um, so Laurel, do you know now what your question will be? Let's see. Let me know. Okay. You're not late to the party, Michelle. Not late. I just started. Okay. Okay, Laurel. Like, I don't know what. Tell me what your question is. Oh wait, is this anyway a past life thing? Okay. What past life thing now? Oh, your throat? Are you talking about you have an issue with your throat chakra? Is that what's happening? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Wait, let me know if that's what am I reading that right? Like, you're having issues with speaking? Like, is that what the problem is? Hey guys. Happy 10th night of Yule. And in the honor of this holiday, I am giving out free tarot readings because it's part of giving back, right? So, questions in the chat, and we'll get to as quickly as I can. And if you have more than one question, just know you can put the second one in the chat too. But I'm going to go through everybody and then cycle back. Might take a while, but So, see. Okay, so Laurel, what about your last life thing? Let's see what I got. Who's that for Laurel? Okay, I'm getting messages. I guess you guys are finding me and like giving me the answers on my Facebook. Thank you. Good job, guys. Did you see it? You see how it popped up out of the side like that? Did you see that, you guys? Nope, dude. Hey. What? Where did that go? Where is it? I want to get this rid of. Where is it? Hide current comment. I hate these people that do that. Don't, you guys, let me just give you, okay, really quick. Don't ever get a tarot reading or any kind of service from anybody that direct messages you in your inbox. They are not real. It's a scam. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but like, I'll say it a million times because it's ridiculous. Like, I never contact people ever. Like, people contact me. I would not be like hitting you guys up being like, oh, hey, you want to write? No. That's not how this works. Please don't. And if you're on a live anywhere and you get one of those messages like what was up on the screen, know that that's all bogus too. What they're going to tell you is this. They're going to tell you you have a curse on you and they have to remove it and you're going to pay them this much money. And, like, that's basically what happens. And it's bullshit. So just don't fall for that, guys, please. Please. Okay. All right. So, okay. Yay, Tracy. Yep. Right on. Okay. So, okay, good job. Okay. Could I get a frustrating? Did you mean free reading, Angela? Or are you getting frustrated? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't like, if you're frustrated, I don't tell you. You gotta wait. It's patience. But like, no, I think I'm seeing your message, Shannon. I think, right? Wait, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going in order. Okay. So okay. Okay, so let me see who's okay, so I'm looking at Laurel's, but Laurel and then Shaylee. Are you still here, Shaylee? I haven't seen Shaylee for a while. Wow. I'm good. How are you, Shaylee? I'm sorry I missed your comment in the chat. Okay. So I'm just reading to see who's next here. Okay. Shannon had a question too. I forgot. And Shannon has a question. Okay. And Jay, I don't know how to pronounce this name. and I'm gonna butcher it. I'm really sorry, but this one, if that's you, please comment below. And I'm gonna read Laurel's right now, and then I'm gonna get to you because you're next. Zhao, I don't know how to say your name. I can try. Sorry, I'll ruin it. So if you could phonetically spell for me, that'd be awesome. Okay. Thanks, Taylor. I haven't seen you for a minute. I hope you're well. Yeah, it's normal to become more. Yes, it is. Like, hello, do you not hear how I talk? Happens to me all the time. Okay, so yes, it does. Absolutely. It is normal. That is a thing. That's part of it. It's like your synapses, your neurons are like rewiring your brain. So yeah. Okay. So inside for me. Yeah, cool. Yeah. And you see how it just pops out, right? Like you guys looked at that pumpkin and then like all of a sudden as you're staring at it, like something pops up out of the side or the top or whatever, and it's like a light color, like different color, right? Like that's how it looks on people too. Exactly like that. Except for people's is bigger. Like sometimes it can be all the way out, like sometimes it can be closer. And it's a plethora of different colors, but whatever. Yeah, that's how it looks. Do it the same exact way. The same way you just did with that pumpkin picture. You can do it with your hand. If you take your hand and like against a white background, right? And you just stare at the space between your fingers, you'll be able to start to see the aura of your own hand. That's like the best place to start, actually, I think. Right on, Laurel. Okay, so Laurel, we're gonna look into it. Past life. Are you talking about your throat being problematic? What's the problem? I wasn't quite sure on your question. Can you please like restate it, Laurel? Okay. Ariana's here. I got your message on the messenger, and I will read for you. Just gotta put your question in the chat. Okay, so yeah, it's that. Okay. So yeah, like this is something that like your voice. I don't know why you feel like you. I mean, I don't know. In the past, I think like maybe somebody tried to keep you quiet. So yeah, like you're up against some kind of opposition, like something pushing against you, like they don't want you talking. And in this life, likely you have the same issue where people don't listen or they are quick to discredit you so other people don't listen to you. Like, you know, it's like a personal power thing. So, are you a people pleaser? Do you people please, keep the peace, that kind of stuff? Like, I don't know how far in the past. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not just past though. I feel like it's now too. Like it's not. Oh, like I feel like you. I feel like you can be pretty like you can talk. You can stand up for yourself in certain occasions, but in others you can't. It's harder for you to like do that. You can do it for other people, but not so much yourself. Why? Why that thing? Why, girl? Why? See, you have also when you okay, so when you speak things, they happen. Like, so I think maybe you got scared of that shit. Maybe, maybe like, are you? Do you know that? Do you know like if you talk out loud, like when you say things out loud, like they actually happen? Like, so it can be kind of scary, like, you know what I mean? Like when we say a thing out loud, it becomes our truth, right? Like, so some of us have easier time or a quicker time of making it a reality, right? And usually it's you know exactly your witch words, huh? Your witch words. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is coming from like a long line. This is not one lifetime. This is a thing. This is a generational thing. This is like, yeah, because you're get deemed a witch, right? Yeah, you get deemed a witch. You say something, it happens, right? You know, in a past life, you were like saying something like, "Oh, that would be horrible if your cows died," and then like right after that, the people's cows died, and now you're a witch. You know, like that kind of shit. So, in this lifetime, to overcome that, you need to just believe in what you're saying. Like, fuck them. Who cares? Like, if people call you a witch, we have the fortunate, like, you know, we are very fortunate right now to be living in a time where we can say that, and no one's hopefully going to do anything about it. You know, I mean, there's some crazy people out there that might, but for the most part, we're safe. So, you know, like, be about it. Be about it. Like, embrace it, embody it. That will help you. Like that will help overcome that, and then you'll have like that choking kind of struggling issue with your peristalsis and like all of that in the neck will dissipate as you believe in what you're saying. But if you're scared of it, it's going to keep happening. Thank you, Tracy. You're welcome. Oh, okay. Have a good day at work. Yeah. Right. So you got to be like about it. Like that's your gift. That's what you're a magician. Also, I got the magician card here, meaning that, and that's exactly what it means. As a magician, meaning that you manifest things. Like you're able to get the things that you want. You're able to say like you speak things into existence, right? And like most of us do that in the negative because we're constantly in the negative, right? Like because that's how we're programmed. But you know, that's why it's important for you to focus more on positive, not like toxic positivity shit, but like positive, like you know, just normal positive. Like you don't have to be like all fucking flowers and roses. Yes, Laura, I'm still talking about you. So you need to make sure that you're believing what you're saying and like be behind it. Like, don't be scared. Don't be scared. You got this. But focus on the positive and don't say the things out loud that you don't want to have happen. Okay. Don't. Don't say negatives out loud. Those you keep in your mind. Say the positive things that you want out loud because they will happen. Your witch words will come back to bite you. Okay. Got it? Okay. So is this person here? This person I don't think is in here anymore. If you see your face on the screen right now, it would be your turn, but you're not coming. So I guess you're not. Okay, so next then will be I gotta go back to a lot of comments, so hang on guys, sorry. Um Tracy Henry. Is that now Tracy Henry's turn? I think so. Yes, it is. Okay. Tracy Henry. And the question was okay. And then Angela. Okay. It was gonna be Tracy, then Angela. Hang on. I'm just gonna write it down so I don't because if I lose the track of the chat. Mm-hmm. And then thank you, Shannon. And then okay, I'm just clicking here. See what else we got. Who else? What do you guys do for Christmas? What do you guys have any good stuff that happened? Like what do you guys do? Have fun with family? Michelle. Mm-hmm. Angela was up higher. Angela's at the top. Okay. And then Monica. Okay. 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 All right. It looks like I have most of the people. Okay, cool. All right, so next is Tracy Henry. Okay, and I got your message. So I see you want to be your crush, right? And then Ariana, I see that. Ariana? And that's you there too. I got you on the list. Okay, so Tracy Henry. Is Tracy Henry still here? All right. If not, the next is Angela after Tracy. Okay, so mimosas and family. That's nice. I did. I did. I had a good solstice. Like I celebrate solstice. I like Yule, like the 21st December. And then not really Christmas because I'm not Christian, but like I have a Christmas tree and like for my kid and stuff. And for the other people in my life that celebrate Christmas, I had a lovely Christmas, actually. Great, great one. I had a good solstice. Both my kids were home, and I had my friend, like people that were over that are awesome, and I'm happy to spend time with. And it was nice. So, but like yeah, so Tracy Henry, roll call. Let me know you're here. It's your turn, and then after that's Angela. So you guys roll call. Like let me know that you're in the chat so that I know I'm not going to read for a ghost. Oh, I love mimosa trees. I love them. Hi, Angela. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm going with you until. Yep, we'll have to switch it around. Angela, what was your question again? I'm sorry. Can you please repost it? Okay, Shannon, cool. You're here. You're on the list. You're like after Angela then. Okay. So Angela, please, I'm sorry to ask you again, but scrolling up through that is I don't want to do it. Dalen? All right. Let's see. What's up with Dalen? Dalen and Angela. What is the problem? I love the mimosa trees. They have the pink flowers on them, right? The fluffy pink flowers. Okay. For Angela and Dalen. Let me get that. Hang on, let me put your question up so that there we go. Okay. How long have you guys known each other? You guys know each other for a long time, or is it new? Like, get. Okay. I love those. Yeah, I grew up with that almost a year. Okay. Okay. So, you guys are together now, or are you guys broken up? Like, you guys speaking, or no? Like, what? Hang on. Let me see. Hang on. I mean, King of Wands. Eight of Cups. It's a little confusing. What's going on? Let me see. Right. Okay, that makes sense because I'm like, this is a kind of confusing energy here. It's like not like I'm seeing like energy of like stable and then not, and then again kind of stable-ish, and then again not. Like it's and I'm not, and it's like oscillating back and forth between like somebody knowing what they want and then somebody not knowing what they want. I don't know. So I need to get some more cards here to see like what the outcome is here. Let's see. This looks like so like okay. So like how old is he? Is he younger, middle aged? What age group is it? Because I'm getting like a younger energy here, like so either like not as emotionally mature yet or just bad with emotion kind of stuff. Like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool, right age, okay. 26 is about the age I'm maybe. All right, so this is just like, okay, so like the lack of maturity is just lack of life experience because of age. That's all. So there's nothing detrimental there. Okay. Oh, I see that. Okay. All right. Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So as somebody else also that has been in this situation and many times, it can matter yeah, it matters. So, okay. So here, okay. All right. So honestly, like, I feel like this person looks like he has some potential though. Like there's something here about this person that's like, they looks like on the surface level, they're looking like they have their shit together, I guess. Like, or you thought they had their shit together in the beginning. I'm not sure because it's like King of Wands. The King of Wands is typically like the guy that's made, like has his own, like go getter or whatever, like getting hustling and doing the thing that they're supposed to be doing and being, like good about it. But at the same time, it's also like there's this energy of just like not wanting to settle down. Like there's all these different options everywhere and I don't know where to look kind of thing, like I can't keep my eyes on one thing because there's too many shiny things out there. And then the Page of Pentacles again, where it's like this energy of being like, yeah, right, okay, yeah. So there's this energy of being like not able to, like not able to, like commit to the things that they want to commit to. Like I don't know what that means. Like, but like, it's like they have ideas for themselves in their head. Like, do they want to do things they want to accomplish? But it's not happening because there's like this inner turmoil going on. Like I don't know what this means. Like there's some kind of conflict here internally. Like, I don't think this is you. I think this is them for some reason. And like, I don't know. I mean, let's see what else I got. Can you like let me know? I mean, let me see. Both of us. Okay, hang on. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. 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 I see. So yeah, also, right. I think there's also an issue of like not like the age is a problem, but like that, how do I say this? Like when the guys I've dated that are younger, right? They always like not all of them, but like they tend to think that they're like not good enough because they don't have as much experience as I do about a lot of things. So like, and I don't give a shit. Like I'm just like I just want to be able to hang out and have a nice conversation with somebody, right? Like, but they get real ego in their ego about it. So it might be part of that too, like where they think that like you're gonna look at them one day and just be like, "What are you? You don't have like that. They're not up to speed or something like that. Like they got a lot of work to do catching up wise. Like I don't know, like what this is. And then also there's other people talking in their ear, like you know, but it's not like bad about you or anything. That's not what I mean. I just mean, oh, okay. So like honestly, like you want to know what's gonna happen with this situation? Like if he's an addiction issue, like he has addiction issues right now, like that's not. I don't feel like it's gonna work out because it's this is something that he has to go through. Like I mean, this is like he needs to get over that, right? And like it's really hard to do that in a like when you're in a relationship. It's kind of one of those things you have to be isolated and take care of it yourself. If he even wants to do that though. I don't even know that he wants to do that. Like I don't know. I don't see that like I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing that he's just young in his head. Like, it takes men until they're age 43 for their brains to finish developing. And for us it's 32. It's gonna take a while. Well, he's in treatment. Okay. So then no, this is why I'm okay. So that's what I'm saying. So just let me tell you a little bit something. It's interesting that this is your question because me and my friend were talking about this because we both have gone through recovery, right? That like, yeah, so relationships never last after, like I'm just telling you right now, like the statistics are that, it's not gonna work out because it just doesn't when people get sober. Like it's a thing. And like so you might want to, I'm saying, maybe kind of like distance, keep your distance right now if you do want to have a relationship with this person because if you're there during this whole thing, it's going to end up not working out. Like you'll see if you do if you do some research on it, like you'll see why, like because of how our brain reacts when we get sober, and like the things that were in our lives prior to becoming sober are things that we try to avoid now. So if you're there, you know what I mean. Like, so, like, I would just kind of step back. Oh, yeah, like, right, and that's absolutely a thing. It's absolutely a thing. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, it's gonna be very horrible to say, but it's true. Like, like with musicians and like whatever, and artists, and they're on drugs, are great. They great shit. Okay. And they get sober and it's like, oh, it's not so great. Like, I know it's horrible, but it's a heck in fact, right? Like, so, and that happens with people too. That happened with me. My ex fiance and I were together 11 years. We went into detox together and we broke up right after, like immediately, he just left. So it's just because, yeah. And then they get married, but like, the statistics on that are bad, like really bad. Because you're not like trauma bonding is something different, but like when you bond over that kind of shared trauma, like you have to have a good amount of time under your belt, right? So if he's still in it, like I'm just saying, depending on what he's addicted to, depending on the situation, it's different for everybody, right? There's always outliers too, of course. Like there's always people that beat those odds. I was not one of those people, unfortunately. Like, I mean, it was for the best, but like, and the people that I know and like the data says, but like you could be an outlier, I don't know if you're wasting your time. If you care about this person, it's never a waste of time, right? But like it could be something that's frustrating and maybe not what you want in the long run, So I guess right now I see that for him, like what's going on with him in his life, I see this death card, meaning that there's a change coming, like a big change coming. Not death, like dying, but like a change. And that could be a very good one. Okay. So if he's in detox or rehab right now, then that could signify that he's going to be successful this time, and that's great. Has he tried multiple times, or is this like the first time? Oh, yeah, that's replacing one addiction with another. Which one? What is that? Yeah, yeah. Wait, what was I saying? I just saw that. Oh my gosh, I can't see. There's a thing I'm working on for. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's hard when you don't know. Okay, so then it's time to do some inner work and see why do you like this person so much? Like, what is it about them, right? Like, what is it about? What is it? Is that fulfilling something in you that you're lacking? You feel like that's fulfilling something for you, or you feel like you've known them from a past life? Like you feel like you just know them? They're like familiar to you, that kind of thing. Those are red flags. I hate to say. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. But like I found out recently, in my, my program that I'm in for getting my, becoming a doctor of psychology, like I found out that, and I'm really mad about it, but that, when you feel that feeling, the intense, like, oh my God, I know you, or whatever, that's actually a trauma response. And it's your brain letting you know that you fucking like had this person might cause you the trauma that you're trying to avoid. And like the butterflies too, that whole thing, like, I was so disappointed to hear that, but I gotta admit, thinking back, all right, like it tracks, like, damn it, like a really healthy relationship is going to be one that starts off slow and like builds gradually, not like like love bombing, like craziness, you know. And it's not as fun for sure, dude, for sure. But like, I'm just saying, like that's what again, always outliers. I'm just saying what like statistically wise, like what it looks like. But see that exact comment. They used to dream about me before they met me. Yep. Yep, I've heard that before as well. No, like your friends and then you grew like that? Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that that's how it went down. But like, did you know he had addiction problems when you met him? Is that was like the start? It started that way? You knew about it or what? Because that's like a hard thing to be like in that role. I mean, it's good for you. I mean, it's admirable that you're there hanging out and waiting, right? Very. A lot of people wouldn't do that. But I mean, it's just like I would just say, like, make sure that you give him space so he can do like stuff, and then that way you're not part of the overall memory of his usage, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like they tell you when you get out of, I mean, like when you get out of recovery, right? Like anyone in this chat right now that's been in recovery knows they tell you shouldn't have a relationship for at least a year after you get out. Like that's the rule. Like that's the general, like that's what they preach to you. Like, I mean, I don't know where he's at, but like if you go to AA or NA or anything like that, that's what they'll tell you. Like, no relationships for like a year. You can have like a house plant. I'm not kidding, you know, right? Like, and they say that though for a reason. Like, there's a reason behind it, and like I'm not sure that I necessarily agree with the reason, but I'm just saying that that's what they say. So you know this, right? Yeah, right. I mean, look, let me tell you another thing. If this is meant for you, it will happen, no matter what. No matter what I say, no matter what any other reader says, no matter what the statistics are, it will happen. You cannot mess up something that's for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, that's good. That and oh, girl, you gotta really prioritize yourself though, right? Like, I mean, that's hard to be around somebody that's using when you're sober. Like, that is really hard. It's so hard. Honestly, okay, I'll look into that, but I'll look into that. You guys been together like a year. Okay. Let me see what I got for that. And then okay, yeah, he does. Like, he got that card just popped up, the lovers. So, but this card is not necessarily like, it's more like passion, right? Like passion. But yeah, he cares about you. But I'm just saying that just I would right now, like, he's prioritizing himself, he's in treatment, right? Like, you need to do the same for you, and then you guys can like hopefully, everything will work out perfect in the end, right? But that's I think the best chances of your odds for that would be to do exactly that. Like well, so if he's out in April, like if he gets out of this situation in April, then until now, from now until April, prioritize yourself, you do you, and then we'll see. It'll make itself clear to you, like what's going on, right? But right now, there's a lot of variables going on here. There's a lot of other things happening. Was this ordered? Was court ordered, or did he do it willingly? That matters. I think that's a big thing because like if it's like forced, then I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. What? Like yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So he did that instead. Okay. Um. Right. I'm gonna say the same thing. Like my answer has not changed. It is right now. This time that you have out on your own. Okay. It's time to prioritize yourself and to focus on keeping your sobriety, right? And like making sure you're good. And then like if he's, you know, if this all works, when he gets out, great, right? But I would not put myself on hold in the meantime. I wouldn't. Look, my dad was in prison my whole life, right? My whole life. He got arrested when I was 2 for murder, and like I had to go visit him in prison and all that shit every weekend. Every other weekend, it sucked. But like my mom was so miserable, and like just the whole thing, and like so I'm saying like I get it, you care about a man, but like honestly, you gotta like put always yourself first, always. Yeah, it's never something that can be for right. Shaylee's right. You can never be forced. You can never force it. Like when people tell us that, like if it's the ultimatum, like and if it's like that's the thing that concerns me. Is like it was like okay, I'm either this is gonna happen to me or that's gonna happen to me. Which one's the lesser of two evils? Okay, well obviously everyone thinks that drug detox is gonna be easier than jail, right? So and that may not be true, but it might be true depending on what you're addicted to. So like I'm just saying hopefully that's a sticking. Hopefully that's really something you want to do. But I would not put myself on hold because I would not. I lived with my mother and watched her suffer that whole situation, and I never want to see anyone else go through that. So like I'm biased here, unfortunately. So I would say that. Sorry, that's probably not what you want to hear, but I think like you're beautiful. You got your shit together. Oh, good. Okay, good. Well, that's good. I think that right now, like this is his journey, right? You gotta like there's nothing you can do. So the best thing to do is just kick ass, get yourself all situated and make sure everything's good with you. And that way when he gets out, you'll be all good and positive vibing and all of that shit and be a good support for him, right? But I wouldn't sit here and worry and like stress about it too much because you have like there's 4 months right now and like you could spend it either stressing out and wondering or you could spend it living your life. And I mean you'll never get those 4 months back, right? So Just, you do you, girl. You can still be around for him, but still live your life. Okay. Hope that helps. And let me know. Like, hit me back up. Let me know when you get that. Like, how's it going? Okay. Seriously. All right. I'm interested. So, okay. So Shannon, are you there? Shannon, sorry. Shannon, by the way, guys, is a pet psychic. Okay. And I didn't even know what that fucking meant. But like, she had her on my podcast. Me and Stephanie had her on the podcast a couple weeks ago. And her readings were freaking phenomenal. And like everybody that was watching was like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy. And she's here in the chat somewhere. And like, she's really good. So if you guys have like pet situations, check her out. Her name's Shannon Spring. And it's really cool. I don't know. She was here, but it's in Florida, so she's way ahead of us right now in time. Me anyway, so she might be sleeping now. But she is really good. Like, really good. I was really confused as to like what was going to happen on the show, but she was really great. And she told me some stuff that I don't even have a pet. She told me some stuff, and I was like, oh wow, and it was actually right. So like, it was totally accurate. So I was like, dang. And I'm not easily impressed. Like I said, I'm not. So like, yeah. But Shannon, if you're here, it was your turn, but I'm gonna skip over you now because it's Shaylee. Shaylee, darling, how can I help you? Yeah. 12, 4, 7. What is that? What? How many? Oh, Angela, I saw that last part about your ex, right? Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? It happens all the time. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test, girl. Are you willing to put up with the same shit? Are you really serious about getting your life better? Like, and being I don't know. Was your ex toxic? If he's toxic, then I'm going to say it's a test, okay? If he wasn't toxic, then maybe it's another test to be like, hey, which one's that toxic? No. Oh, that's what's currently on your phone? Interesting. Oh, 12. Okay. Mine was 11 just a second ago. Shaylee, what's your question, darling? Let's see. Oh. What card is that? Oh, no. Sure, well. Oh, hey, Shannon. Hello. Okay. Okay, Shannon, what's your question? And then it's Shaylee. Shaylee, post your question too. Okay, Shannon. Oh, you wanted to know about what's his name? I forgot. Shannon, was it Paul? I don't know what name you said. David? I don't know. Making up guy names now. Oh, okay. Sure, Shaylee. I mean, in what area? What regard? Tell me. Okay. Oh yeah, your readings were good. Like I honestly I had no idea what to expect. Right? It was really good. Like I thought it went really well, and like we got really good feedback from viewers. So thank you for coming on there and doing that. Yeah. What's your question? And then for Kaylee, I need to know like what area of life you're talking about, girl. Okay. About the guy? No, I'm sorry. That was about Shannon. Shannon had asked about some guy in love. Okay, cool. I'll get that. So okay, actually, so Shannon, I'm gonna just do Shaylee's real quick because and then you need to tell me the name of the guy. I forgot who's the name of the guy. So it's for Shaylee in love for next year. What's going on? Are you still dating that one person, Shaylee? Or are you not? I thought you were dating some guy. Am I wrong? Like, am I mixing you up with somebody else? Any of the ones. Daniel. Okay. Daniel. Not Paul, not David. Okay. Daniel. All right. That one wasn't close, but thank you. It's not right at all. But no, I thought that Shannon had put a guy's name in the chat earlier, and I was trying to remember what it was, but I'm bad with names, so I was just kidding myself. Okay, so let's see. This is interesting. I'm gonna get a different deck because this deck is out of order, and for some reason I'm not feeling it right now for some reason. John, That's why I didn't remember it. That's why I didn't remember it's my ex-husband's name and I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. I didn't remember. Okay, hang on. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe and Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Alice in Wonderland and Edgar Allan Poe. These two. All right. So Daniel, and Jake. He cut me off again. Okay. Why? Why did I cut you off again? There's no reason, okay? Like that. There's no reason that you're gonna tell me that's gonna make it okay, right? Sorry. Okay, for Shaylee and Daniel. What's the deal? Why are you ghosting her again? Why are you cutting her off? What's that? Okay. Daniel and Shaylee. Okay, well, right now. Oh wait, hang on. That's not even the right. I'm not even near the right thing. The question wrong right now. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, all right. Well, I think. I'm confused. Who's Daniel is for Shaylee's reading. Okay. So it looks like in the past, I mean, you've been hopeful about this connection. You've been like giving it chances. But like, I don't know. It's like asking you to think about asking you to think about what you're okay with receiving as treatment, right? Like, okay, so a thing is that like I think a lot of the times we are told that like our needs are ridiculous or like we're too much or whatever. Like oh, just text me before you go to bed or whatever is like a fucking demand. Like is like you stop controlling me. Whatever kind of like that it's not too much if you're dating like I don't know you guys were dating like you guys were together like what was the status of your relationship? Were you dating or just were you boyfriend and girlfriend or were you just dating? I don't fucking know. There's so many different statuses now. It's like it was so much more complicated than it used to be, but like you know what I mean? Like what you guys like what so if you were like okay I feel like you're ignoring me and that turned into a fight for him, right? He got mad about that you called him out on that. Were you like aggressive when you said it? Like were you like, God damn you, fuck you for like or were you like, hey, like I feel like you're ignoring me, like, or have you said it a million times and he hasn't listened? Like, so you need to think about like what okay, look, I'm gonna ask you this question. Okay. I need you to think about this question really seriously. Let's say that right now, and this is for everybody that's in here, and if you're in a relationship and you don't know about it right now, like if you're, like you're not sure it's gonna work out, this is a question to ask yourself. Look at your partner right now and consider that they are at their full potential at this moment. They're at their full potential. That is the best you're getting from them. Is that acceptable for you? Because you cannot deal in potential. It is not a real thing. Potential is not anything until it's acted on, and therefore it is literally just a myth. So you have to, yeah, you have to like, say, okay, look, well, you're toxic as fuck. Okay, so you said you're toxic as fuck. How were you toxic as fuck? Like how were you toxic? Were you like hitting them and like saying you're fucking crazy motherfucker, blah, blah, blah? Or were you like mad, upset, and hurt? I'm asking, and I'm not trying to be rude about it. I'm trying to figure out like, because a lot of times maybe you were toxic, but maybe you were just told that you're toxic. So I'm trying to figure out like what that is. But I'm saying that if anytime that you need to express a need or like you want to share something, it should not end in a fight, right? Like, I mean, that's my last relationship was like that. One guy I was dating for like a long time, the tarot card reader. Like everything was a fight. Always fighting with me. Always everything. It was ridiculous. Like everything's outrageous. Everything's outrageous. Like, and like if I try to say, hey, like, I'm really upset. Well, you did this, change the subject and like, And I knew, but like, at some point, at 2024, ladies and men, okay, all of us, we all need to be setting standards for ourselves that we're not going to take fucking subpar treatment. We're not going to take less than what we deserve. You know, you didn't handle it in a healthy way. Okay. But like, all right, so I'm gonna tell you also something that the silent treatment is abusive. Like FYI. Like it is actually considered a form of emotional abuse because your power. Like you don't have any power to say what you want to say. You don't have any power to get your point across or to get any feedback. It's just like they shut you off and now they take all the power. The power dynamic has been disrupted. They have all the power. They're holding all the cards and you're just sitting at the mercy of them whenever they're going to come back if they do, right? That's not fair. So like and that's not like what a healthy relationship looks like. Okay? So even if you were toxic, like being able to talk about it after you calm down, right? Like we all have our moments. We all do. I could be toxic too. Fuck yeah. I mean, absolutely. But like, I'm not looking to hang out with people that bring that out in me, you know what I mean? Anymore. Like, I'm looking for people that are cool. Like, chill. Yeah. Wait, he just cut you off, I thought. You said he cut you off. And you're stuck. You guys are stuck in the cycle. I just got Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are stuck in the cycle. So something needs to change. Something needs to change. And I don't know what that is. How? Okay. Oh man. Like if you have like both of you guys are in doing the same thing. Shit. Well, that was crazy. Now he did. Like that's what I mean. If he's not talking to you now, like, and did he break up with you or he just stopped talking to you? Because like that's kind of like, that's not very nice. Like to do. Like you should at least express what was going on. Like, hey, we're not talking anymore because I'm breaking up with you or something, right? Well, hang on. My gosh, you got 5 cards for free. Okay. Interesting. All right. So yeah, man. I don't know, girl. Yeah. He told me he was done. All right. Then yeah, I'm gonna say it's done right now because I'm seeing like that you have the first card you got was the world, and that's like a card of completion, the ending of a cycle. But then now you have the Emperor and you have 8 of Swords, which is a prison of your own making. And then you have Hanged Man, and then you have the Fool reversed. So it might be over. And like if it is, then I'm sorry about that, but I feel like there's better stuff out there for you. Like somebody that's not gonna be like, maybe as reactive to your like you have to co-regulate, right? Like we need to co-regulate with other people, but if people are getting like both people, someone has to be calm. That's what I'm saying. Like someone in the relationship has to be calm, and keep a level head during times of stress. So I think you deserve to have a connection that's peaceful and like not crazy. But is he gonna come back? I'm looking to see what it says. If you want, I can see if he's gonna change his mind. So like right now, it looks like he could just walk away from this down, be done with it, and go into something else. What are you supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? What is gonna happen? These two. Okay. Yeah, I would just, I don't know, man. Like, I may say, it looks like there might be something else going on here. Like, like he was ignoring you, you said? Like, I don't know. How long had that been going on for? Had he been ignoring you? You said you got in a fight because of that? Like, how long had that been happening for? Like, how long had that been a thing? 3 days. What was he doing? Did he say what he was doing? Was he giving you like an explanation as to what he was doing that he wasn't available, or he just wasn't responding or whatever? Mm. Oh, okay. It looks like he's doing like, he has other stuff going on, and people talking to him like, I don't know, he's getting influences from other. Yeah, he didn't respond. Yeah, girl, I think maybe something else was going on. Like honestly, because I'm seeing the moons here, which is always about like hidden stuff, and then also Seven of Swords. So like somebody that's trying to be sneaky. So I don't know. Like if you had a gut feeling like something was off, you know what I mean? Did you feel like something was off? Like you got that woman's intuition kind of thing happening? Um, I don't know. I just feel like this is probably for the best right now. Like honestly, I know it's not what you want to hear. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna say something because it's not true. Like that's what it's saying. And like honestly, like I feel like there's gonna be you're gonna maybe get some info coming up here from somebody else. Just be ready. Like I don't know. I don't know if he's talking. People are talking. I don't know. It looks like there's gossip or something else. I don't know what this is about. But somebody's like out. Like someone's like kind of. There's somebody else that's like kind of keeping an eye on a situation. I don't know. Like there's busybodies. Busybodies. Like I don't know. I don't know. Busybodies. Is that what you call them? People that are in your business all the time. Yeah. So yeah, it hurts, dude. It sucks, right? How long you guys been dating? Forgot. Oh, Pisces. Yeah. Oh, so you're like water signs. You're really emotional, right? What's his sign? Okay. Yeah, this is. I'm sorry, girl. Like, you know, you're. Yeah. I mean, because like right now, I'm not like right now. I'm just seeing stuck right now, like stuck right now. So I would give him space, like let him take his space, right? But I would also just, I would like make sure, like if you guys are gonna get back to, like no, I don't like right now. I'm not seeing like any forward movement right now. Again, I got the same card again. Just Eight of Swords. So like this is about you though. Eight of Swords is you. It's like you're in a prison of your own making. So like either that can mean two things. It can mean one that like maybe your trauma from before or something has like played into this somehow, where it's like, you were so concerned about the same stuff happening again as what's happened in the past. And maybe you inadvertently like, maybe like kind of influence the thing, like maybe like but also it can mean that like in your head it's like you're keeping yourself trapped here when you could just walk out and just find something happier. So, whichever one of those fits, like, but like honestly I think both. Like you could be happier, but it doesn't seem like that at the time at all. It doesn't feel like that. And then also yeah, like you really need to do some you need to do some work, do some, healing stuff for yourself, like get yourself all good. Like we got to do good mental and spiritual hygiene, guys, this year. Like really important. I feel like this stuff that's going on in the world is so crazy. Like it's all nuts, right? Like fucking aliens coming. I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. Like I don't believe anything they say, but it's crazy. I don't know if you guys saw, but like, and this is nuts, but like our health insurance, like that we get, right? There's a new exclusion for California residents now that says they will not cover illnesses or injuries that are the result of war or riots or insurrection or natural disasters. That's weird. Like that's wasn't in there last year. Now it's there. Like what? I don't like it. I don't like that. Maybe it's just regular speak, insurance speak, but kind of seems sketchy to me. But you're right. Yeah, Aetna and Signia, whatever. Yeah, and then Anthem. I'll put that in this year. Yeah, like I don't know why that specifically. Oh, and it said war declared or not declared. I don't even know what that means. Hey, Anton, how's it going? Happy New Year. I don't know what that means. Like declared or not declared, undeclared war. What the fuck does that mean? Like, I thought Congress is the place that determines what's considered war. So it doesn't matter. Any kind of act of terrorism, riots, all of that was included. Like crazy, right? Like, I mean, so if you get messed up in a riot, you're not covered by your insurance. Great. Hi, Shruti. Shruti? Shruti? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing. I guarantee I'm mispronouncing it. Sorry about that. Welcome. So yeah, put your questions in the chat. Okay, so that was Shaylee. Shaylee, I'm sorry, girl. I wish I had a better reading for you, but I think right now, I think maybe just doing some Shaylee work would be good because, again, if it's meant to be, guys, it will happen. If it's not meant to be, it won't happen. So, I mean, you can force something that's not to happen, but you won't be very happy doing it eventually, right? But if it's for you, you can't really screw it up. Even it might take a while for it to come back, right? But yeah, I know we know what it means. I know, right? I know. I just don't want to say it because which words? Because which words, right? I don't want to do it. Okay. Yeah, not doing that. Okay. So see, now it is Michelle. If Michelle's here. Okay. So roll call. Here's Michelle, Monica, and Ariana. Ariana. So let me know if you're here. The people that I just named. Okay. You're welcome, Shaylee. And message me like Facebook, and I will I'll do a private reading for you, like a little more depth, with not here in public forum. Okay. Because you're always here. Like I appreciate you. So, Michelle, there you go. Any business job opportunities for me this year? Let's see. Okay, hang on. Ariane, you're yeah, I just called your name. Okay, you're here. Thank you for letting me know. I got your message right now. Okay. So creativity is looking like it's gonna be abound there. Okay. Yeah. And then okay. Have you been having false starts in business opportunities lately? Like Michelle, what's up? It looks like I see some hope and then some kind of nothing, and it didn't work out or something. So intuition's key here too. You need to be listening to your what do you do for work? Yeah, and Shaylee, yes, I mean it. So what do you do for work, Michelle? What is it? What kind of industry are you in? Service? Are you in professional? What is your deal? Because it seems like you have okay, Shannon. Shit, Shannon, sorry. Yeah, okay, John. Okay, all right. So yeah. Just hit me up on do you have my Facebook page thing? Annalise Stone. Yeah, I see you. Shannon, I'm sorry. Yeah. I forgot, Shannon. I'm so sorry. Be quiet in the chat. Okay. So studying energy healing. Okay. Hang on. So yeah, there's gonna be some so this year's coming up. It looks like you're gonna be really tapped. I got Queen of Cups, so really in alignment with that vibe, that healing, your energy, and be able to tap into that. Let's see. And then you're gonna have to be a bit of a go-getter here. You're gonna have to do some marketing on yourself. You're gonna have to put yourself out there, right? But you can do that. I would start doing it now. How much longer do you have to study? I would start doing it now. I would start offering. Yeah, you got to stay. So this is the path of being a business entrepreneur, right? Because it's this is what this is what you're doing for yourself, right? Unless you work underneath somebody else, you need to start marketing yourself now. Now. So start making your online. Okay. Start. As a student, you can still do it, right? Offer discounted services, free services, whatever. Start putting yourself on TikTok. Start putting yourself all over social media about your services. That's important. It's you need to lay those seeds. You need to lay those seeds for the foundation of your foundation so that you can actually have a nice booming business. By the time your whatever license, or I don't think you need it. I'm not sure, but do you know what I mean? So you don't want to wait until the last minute to do that, okay? Because then you're gonna be too late. And it's gonna take forever for you to build that. So right now you have almost a year, some months here ahead of time. So good time, get up running, get some practice, get some client base in there. And yeah, there will be opportunities, but you're gonna it's not gonna fall in your lap. None of that is so people will find you that need you, but you have to be able to be findable. that make sense? Like, you got to be able to be findable. You got to be okay. So, and everyone does that nowadays online. So, and luckily it's free. So, you know, you don't have to pay anything for it. It's like you just maybe have to learn some stuff about. But yeah, if you wait to do this stuff, you're gonna be it's gonna not do well. Like it's gonna you stab yourself in your foot. Like you're gonna fuck yourself over like that. So don't do that. Just make sure you have all your get it now. Start now. Like because it's branding, right? You need to start branding yourself. And let me tell you, like your business idea and model, it will evolve over time. And like by the time you're done, you should have a good idea of like what it is. And that way you can start with a good solid like brand base and like go forward instead of having to try to figure it out afterwards when you're like scrambling for income and stuff. You know what I mean? Like so do it now. Yes, there'll be opportunities for you. People will find you if you're findable. Okay. And that's literally, but yeah, you can be successful in this, but it takes work. It takes the work to put yourself out there and get over your idea of like not wanting to talk about yourself and not wanting to promote yourself. It might be uncomfortable, but you got to do it. We all have to do it, right? And it is hard, but you can do it. The way that if you want to go to write about yourself, just put yourself in third person. Okay. Don't talk about don't say I, put like your name, talk about yourself as if you're talking, or change your name to somebody else so that you can make a bio about yourself without feeling like you're being an arrogant jerk. Okay. That's what I do. I'll be like, I'll name somebody else instead of my name when I write about myself so that it takes it away from me because I don't like talking about myself like that. Does that make sense? Oh, so like that's my hack for around that. It's like I'm talking about somebody else. But yeah. So hopefully that helps. Okay. Like, yeah, you're going to this is good for you. This is a good career choice for you. It looks like it fits you well. Just, you need to make sure that you just market the hell out of yourself, right? Okay. And do it. Do it. Okay. So Shannon. Okay, so John. What does John think about you? John, is he your neighbor? Is he the neighbor I said was in love with you that likes you? Is that who it is? Shannon? Yeah, you're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. Let's see. After Michelle is Ariane. Ariane. You're next after this. Okay, so Shannon, I'm telling you right now what this situation is like John, he's your neighbor, the guy that gives you hell, whatever. I think he likes you. Like I said before. So, and I think he spies on you. Literally, like, look. Spying on you. And he thinks you're like the queen. Yep. And look, I mean, yeah, here's you with your dogs. I think he doesn't care for your dogs as much. And he's like, he thinks about you. You're like on his mind a lot, good or bad. He likes you, like in a bad way or a good way. He is like, I feel like he's a little bit obsessed. Is this the one that has the wife too? Oh my god, this deck, right? Okay, so this lady is on Etsy. It's like $70, but like that's a lot for tarot cards in my book. Like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of cheap, but like, these are the Alice. It's called Dame Alice deck, and then she makes them by hand. Like it's like to order, like so. That's like that. I love these cards. But yeah, okay, who is it then? I'm just talking on my ass here. Tell me who it is. The work thing. Okay. So I'm just like, I thought you were talking about the same guy. What's the guy's name? Oh, never mind. You don't have to tell me. We're on live. That's right. Like, these cards are so pretty though. Like, see? I love these. Like, some of them are just like, I'm just showing my, love this deck. I got it for my birthday. Like, I bought it for myself for my birthday last year. And I highly see, if you're an Alice in Wonderland fan, I would definitely suggest getting it. Yep. Yeah. Not your neighbor. Okay. So it's somebody else. So let's pull a card to find out what is going on there. I just have to put the cards back in order because they just fell. So Oh, this is my favorite card though. Cute. Okay, so John, he's at a work thing. He said it's a work thing. Okay. So let's see for John. Okay. For John. John, is this guy, are you interested in this guy? Possibly? Oh, wait. I told you. Wait, does the neighbor guy, he does like you. I know, and his wife hates you because of it. That's why. He's always talking about you. You live rent free in his head. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go for Shannon. Shannon, what's going on with this guy John at work? I guess a work thing. Work thing. Shannon. Still spying on you. Still being a creep. What's going on here, Shannon? Is he like upskirting you? What's going on? Oh my god. These guys are looking at you a lot because you're so pretty. That's why. Okay, so there's something about John that you're like that is definitely like not known about yet. Okay, there's something I think he has a weird something with him off. Like a little off. Now I don't know. I personally I don't know if off is necessarily a bad thing. Like you know, I don't know if I'm saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's different. There's something off that you don't know about yet. Like so there's something this guy that, like might be off-putting or maybe you like it. I don't know. I can't tell yet. Let's see. John at work. Okay. You work with him? Like you have to see him every day or what? Hmm. Okay. So yeah, this is a close. What is the deal with John? Okay, so there's like charity here. Like, are you nice to him or something? Have you been nice? So I see. So Shannon, if he has a crush on you and you've been nice to him out of charity, you know, because you feel bad for him or something, I don't know, but it's going to be. It is gonna be weird. Um, it's gonna hurt him feeling. I feel like if you don't, what's so weird? What's so weird, Shannon? Tell me, like, what's going on? You need to give me more because I'm getting like weird stuff on this guy. Like, I don't know how to interpret it. Okay, so I just saw like now I get it. Like, it's which card? Which one are you talking about? Which card was it? Which one? There was these two, and this one, and that one. Okay, this one is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and then this one is the Eight of Cups. Okay, right? Eight of Cups, and then you had the Moon. Okay, that's the hidden thing, and then you have the Eight of Swords. Okay, and then Six of Pentacles. Okay, so like if you've been nice, I don't know, like might be like I feel like this guy might have he might like you. And like, oh, maybe the charity, maybe that's what that's about. Then okay. So if you wanted him to endorse you, then that's what I got. Have you heard anything back from him yet about that? Like there's something weird about him. Like there's something weird like about him. Like I feel like he's gonna be I don't know. I feel like it would be like harder. I don't know. Like, and I don't know. I feel like he might be like not so agreeable. You know, like he has like some weird. Does he like? I feel like he's. I don't know. Like, there's some weird vibe here. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like it's just something off, dude. Um, like he's gonna like a favor in return, like kind of shit. Like, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm wrong. I really want to be wrong about this. I really want to be wrong about this. So, right now, I don't know. Have you asked him already to endorse you? You already asked that? No. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're good. Yeah. I didn't want to, spoil the other choices for New Year's and stuff. Um, yes, that's what I'm saying. Thank you for saying it, Shaylee. Exactly what I see. And like I hate that. Like I hope it's wrong. Like I really want that to be wrong. I really do. Because you're so but the thing is, Shannon, you know that you're really pretty and like and you got this really nice, bubbly personality and this is kind of a thing that happens, right? No. Right. I think he wants to find out what to make of you. If you catch my drift. I just don't know that that would be the best thing. And maybe it would be good. Maybe I don't know. Well, I would be cautious. I would just say be cautious because if this has having to do with your professional platform, right? You want to make sure that you keep everything like kosher, like on the up and up, and not like mixing business and pleasure, right? In this regard. So I feel like he might expect something like in return. Like, oh sure, I'll endorse you, but like let's go on a date. And then like that date doesn't go so well. He's not as great as you think. I don't know. Like I get some vibe like that. I just do. I'm sorry. Like, um, but like, doesn't hurt to ask. But I would just say if there's strings attached, I would say no. Like strings attached other than like you just believe in my work, like then no. But it's part of the price of being a pretty lady, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, his take on you is that he wants to take you out and figure it out. Mm, yeah. You know? But like I don't know if you want to do that. That's up to you. You do whatever. I'm just saying that's what the energy says here in the card. So like, if that's cool with you, then freaking you know, by all means, do it. Um, yeah, so I see you were cutting a celery and onions. Yeah, oh, the Alice deck is gorgeous, and I'll show you again in a second here. Yeah, so the if I cut onions and I don't have my contacts in, oh my god, ouch, it's a nightmare, so bad. I will be like heresy. Alice Wonderland card. I love this girl's artwork. I think it's really cute. Some of it's like, because I have a first edition Alice in Wonderland book, right? It's actually called Alice's Adventures Underground. It's a first edition, like literally. Got it when I was 6. My Uncle Terry got it for me from a rare bookstore, and like I still have it. It's written in handwriting, not in print. In handwriting. It's crazy. It's amazing. These are really cute cards. I love these, but they were kind of expensive. Yeah. Um, I mean for tarot cards, in my opinion. I'm kind of like I said, I kind of try to not spend that much money. Pretty cool. Yeah. So, let's see. Okay, so next after that, Manika. If Manika's here, I don't know if Manika's here. Probably not, but like here, I love this card. It's my favorite one, the star. I think it's really cute. And then, and her falling down the hole. See. Okay, so this is Ariana. Ariana. Okay. I don't see. Is Ariana still? Are you here? Okay, your turn. Okay, so Ariana. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, dude, is definitely. I can do yours. I think you're next anyway. Shruti, you are. So after Ariana, okay. See, so you want to know about your 20? Let me see. What I say? The highlights of my 2024 will be my biggest achievement. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, are you in school? Are you working? What? I don't know. Mm, mm. A minute. Mm, okay. Okay. Okay, thanks. Um, thanks. I appreciate that message I just got. Jesus Christ. Okay. 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 Like I'm like right off the bat, like, are you like I'm hearing, like, are you trying to go back to school? Are you thinking about going back to school? Like, what's the thing? I like your biggest accomplishment of 2024 in regards to work, career, love. Which category am I looking into? Tell me. Oh, okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, okay, got it. That's great. Thank you. Okay, you guys, I'm getting messages on my messenger, so I know you guys can't see what I'm talking about, but it's a question about the next year, somebody. So let's see. Okay, let's see what's up. Will you get that? Was that what's gonna happen? That's great. Nursing's great. I teach the nursing school exam prep class at the college here. So I help all the students that are trying to get into nursing school succeed at that. One of the classes I teach. Okay. So actually it looks like, you know what? It looks like that things are gonna it looks like this year's gonna be good for you, actually, Ariana. This is like it looks like your home life is going to be nice and stable. Um, it looks like you're gonna be able to overcome some kind of obstacle that's been in your way for a minute now. Maybe that has something to do at like paperwork, or I don't know, something weird like that. And then also, like, I see that like the life that has been up until this point maybe be a little bit like kind of rocky and tumultuous, but like that you're moving away from that energy in 2024. You're gonna leave that shit behind you and go forward. And like the strength card is like your theme. So stay the course, like keep doing what you're doing, keep following your dreams about like where you see your life going, right? And keep it up. Like don't let other people do not let other people come and knock you off your horse, so to speak, right? And then yeah, do not let this happen. Don't let someone come and rip the rug out from underneath you, okay? Like no matter what. Like this is you need to stay strong, okay? Like super super important, okay? Um and then what's this? And then are you in a relationship right now or are you single? Let's see. Um Okay, if you're single, let me know, Erin. Are you single or are you in a relationship? Because I see like love. So if you're single, maybe you're gonna find somebody, and if you're in a relationship, it's gonna be like strengthened and good. Okay, good. So then this is gonna be like good. Your relationship's good. So relationship's good. Home life's good. Okay. Leaving behind trauma from the past is in the works. Um, about work. Work cut. Let's see. So about work is there's gonna be so work though, like with work you're gonna have to pick a path because it's like there's gonna be two options ahead of you very soon here. Like you're gonna have to pick one choice or the other, like make one decision which way you're gonna go. I would look for the one that has the most longevity, like the one that has the most stability in it. It might have a little less pay. I don't know why that is, but like it seems like maybe the pay might be less than the more temporary role, but it's a more permanent role, if that makes sense. Like and closer to home. Um, yeah, and then like, and it looks like you do. This looks good for you. Like, it looks like if there's been something you've been waiting on to like resolve itself, some situation here where you kind of feel like you got screwed over or something, that's gonna come to an end too. Like you have justice here, so things are gonna work out fine. Your partner looks like they're gonna be in a good position, like state mentally and emotionally. The only thing is like making a decision about work. And so like, and I think that either way it will be fine, but like the better choice would be that, oh, well, the purpose of this is to wake up. The purpose of your spiritual awakening is to wake up, is to start to see the things that are actually really there instead of what we've been programmed to see. Right. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not fun. Not fun. Saying it's not fun. It's flipping. So your emotions, okay. So emotionally though, I feel like you're gonna be a little bit of a roller coaster. You're gonna be like, woohoo. Because it's hard. It's hard. And there's gonna be a lot of moments, I think, where you're gonna be seeing things that you thought were a certain way, and now you realize that they're not that way. Your whole life been told something, and now you realize it's not true. Like that shit bothers us. Like it really is hard to digest. So I feel like you're gonna have a lot of up and down roller coaster of emotions, but like overall, your year looks pretty damn good. So like really, like I'm excited for you. I'm happy about that. Like the emotional shit will come and go. But overall, looks like family, home, and work is all gonna be going good. So don't let that spiritual awakening derail you. Okay, like stay grounded. Like you're a nurse, stay grounded in science ish. Okay, like that's what I did for a while, as long as I could. And you know, when you need to, like make sure you're asking yourself the questions. Like, you know, make sure you're staying, you know, with one foot at least in the 3D, right? And like it looks like you're gonna be good. So thanks for waiting. I'm sorry it takes so long. But yeah, your spiritual awakening is for that. And as a nurse, you know, you already have that empathetic, you already have the intuition, you already know this, like you're already in the role of a caregiver or healer anyway. So this spiritual awakening is just going to amplify the abilities you already have in that capacity and help you be a better nurse and a better mom and partner, right? So, you know, just do your best to deal with the emotional turmoil it causes, because it does. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to say it doesn't. It's all freaking rainbows and ponies and shit, but it's not. So really not. Okay. So I hope that helps. Thank you for waiting. Okay. Is anybody? And then Shrusti. Okay. What's your question? Let me see. I see you have a lecture in like 10 minutes, right? So what was the question? You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Thanks for waiting. So Shrusti. Sorry. Tell me your question. Let's get it done. Yeah, I know, Shaylee, right? Like, I want my life to be like that. I can't read my own cards though, so like, I mean, I could, but I cheat, so I don't do it. It doesn't work the same way. I gotta have someone else read my cards always. So, Shrusti, if you're here still, let me know so I can read your cards. You can always look at this later when it's, you know, just wait. Did you actually Lucky Ducky out that book? Yeah, didn't I show you it? Let me see. Did she write down her question earlier? Let me see. If she did, then I'll just read it. That way she can watch it later. Well, me and Jenny be friends again in 2024. Does he like me? Okay. Jenny. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna write that really quick. So for Shrusti and Janit, does Janit like? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like yes. So you guys be friends again? What I mean by cheating is I mean like I'll shuffle cards, I'll pull them out, right? And I'll look at them like for 2 seconds. And I'll just put it back. I'll be like, nah, I don't like that. That's it. Like I won't sit with them and try to like if I'm with a client, right? Or you guys, I like look at the cards and I like wait to hear like whatever I hear in my head, right? I don't do that for myself. I just go, oh no, and like put them back. And especially if they're bad ones. So I don't really like give myself the same. I don't afford myself the same consideration of the cards that I do for other people at all. So okay, so for Shrusti though, for Janit, yeah, you guys will be friends again. It's an on and off again thing. Got Wheel of Fortune, so this is a cycle just repeating. Okay. One of you guys has sharp tongue, like one of you guys has like a way with words that's not so maybe a little bit blunt there. That can lead to some misunderstandings. I feel like I don't know. But yeah, but you guys are gonna be friends again, and yeah, I think, with regard to does he like you? I mean, you're friends, right? So he likes you. Or you mean, I'm assuming you mean like likes you, like in a different way. So there's the devil here. So hi, be loved, to be loved. I guess, like, I mean, yeah, but I feel like it's not. I mean, maybe it's an unhealthy kind of a thing. Yeah. Are you? I feel like maybe they like you, but they don't think you're available in that way. I don't know. And so like they keep getting frustrated. It looks like there's frustration here. Like they may like you and or you like them and someone's frustrated. It's like and someone just gives up and like walks away. So maybe that's what's happening, but like maybe because you guys aren't communicating properly with each other. So maybe you should just say it. You like them, let them know. Maybe somehow that's appropriate to do. Yeah. Like yeah, I think you're scared. Like someone's scared of getting judgment. Like someone's scared of like getting rejected. So, I mean, like the answer is always no unless you ask. So there's that, right? If you don't ask, the answer is always no. So, hope that helps. I mean, go back and watch this later. Okay. And then I don't who else? Does anybody else know? Okay, I feel like I've read. Okay. Anyone? Okay, so if I have missed you, please put your name in. Let me know right now. Type it in the bottom. It's your chance. Get another question, whatever you want to do. And to be left, do you have a question you would like to ask? Free reading today. In the spirit of Yule, 10th day of Yule. Now it's the 11th day of Yule. Oh my God, it's New Year's Eve, guys. Fuck. Damn. Okay, hi, Michelle Harris. How are you? Okay, let me check that. See that. Well, okay. Okay. Wait, let me I need to on my card. Okay. So like I don't do this now. Okay, let's get all this other energy off. Let's start fresh here. Thank you. Luckily tonight the questions have been like pretty normal. Nothing crazy. So nothing crazy. No crazy energy out here yet. But okay. All right. Okay. You can. Okay. So if anybody wants, just FYI, like I don't really like to when I'm doing free readings, I don't like to like promote my business aspect, but someone's asking me in the chat. So if you do want to get a reading, like a paid private reading with me, then you can go to my website, which is astonetarot.com, and like click on either the 30-minute or the 1 hour reading, and then like my schedule pops up, and that's how you can book a reading with me. There's a calendar in there and everything. So, and it's different. It's not like this. Like, I mean, this is public and whatever. You know what I mean? Like when I have a private reading, it's a lot calmer and more focused, clearly, like because it's one-on-one. And it's on video, like it's this, like just like we're doing, but you're there too, so I can talk to you in real time and have back and forth, so that way, like it's a better connection for energy, etc. So, just in case anyone else is interested besides the person I'm telling right now in the chat, hopefully you got that. Okay, astonetarot.com. So yeah, so for ex-husband, let's see. How long have you guys been divorced? How long has it been? Okay. Wait, Four Knuckles. Yeah. I do, Michelle, but like, I can't like, I don't know. how to say this. Like, yes, that happens. I don't always know how to make it happen, if that makes sense. Like, it happens, and it happens when it happens, and it seems to happen for clients when they want it, but I don't know for sure that I can always do that. 'Cause it's kind of like I'm still figuring it out, like, how that works. I don't know, like, I'm being honest, like, I just don't like, I would love to say that I can do it on command, like, every time, but I don't know that that's true. I haven't had an issue with it yet, but I just am saying that just to be upfront about it because, like, again, I'm learning still how it works. Um, but yeah, it happens. I mean, like, I have a lot of clients that can tell you that, I guess, and they say that it's accurate. I would not know because it's not me, right? I don't know their lives, but, like, apparently, yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of times that people are in my house ahead of time before meetings with clients. So, you know, that's happened a few times, like, and it terrifies me, but whatever. Is what it is, I guess. So, how long you been broken up? Okay. Year. Okay, year. So, is there money issue going on here? Is there money between you two of you right now? Like, is there some kind of issue with money? Oh, God damn it. Like, are you anybody like? I feel like there's might be this like Four of Pentacles is here, so that's usually like somebody holding on to like money, like being stingy with money. I don't know, or like being scared about not having enough money. But or it could be just scared about the connection or whatever. Are you guys talking at least? Like you guys talk to each other, or are you guys in no contact? Like, what's the status? Like, you guys have been talking this whole time or not talking? Like, because I see that like right now I get King of Cups, which is somebody that is, pretty emotional and maybe drinking. I don't know. Text. Okay. Um, do they drink? Like, or they have a problem with drinking? I don't know. King of Cups can mean a couple things. It can mean that somebody that's like really emotional. Okay. Okay, he does drink. Okay. So, was that a problem for you in the relationship? Like, because like I'm trying to see if this is like from past or if it's current energy. Like, because if it was an issue in the marriage, like then that makes sense. But if it wasn't, then it could be that's gotten a little bit worse. Oh, also, right. So like there's this feeling of like moving on to like a calmer situation, right? Like, I mean, your life's calmer, right? Like without this person in it every day. But like, okay, so I feel like hang on, just let me pull a card on this before I say it. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So you need to like the cards are saying basically like you need to really take a moment and like try to analyze like what are you feeling right now, because there's this thing that we do, right, where when we are out of a relationship that wasn't so good for us, maybe some toxicity in there. It doesn't have to be like full blown abusive, but just like not the best for us. Um, is that we tend to forget that shit like at the end, and like then we still like romanticize kind of like the good parts, right? Like, or then we just focus on the good parts. Like it's a self defense mechanism our brain does to us, and it I don't know why, because it's not helpful actually. But like sometimes it's easier to like think about the good stuff because the bad stuff sucks, right? So, or like what could have been, right? So like maybe like just take a moment, like and really kind of assess like are we thinking about um the things that were like supposed to have happened, or are we talking about things that actually did happen, right? Because those are two different things. You never want to keep yourself stuck in a bad energy. Like, if somebody's not growing, people, if you guys grew apart, maybe you outgrew each other. I don't know. That's not always a bad thing because this is a sign of growth. Sometimes one person grows, the other person doesn't grow. Sometimes one person's toxic, the other person can't hang with it anymore. Sometimes both people are toxic, whatever. But like I see like that you're like it's asking you to be like honest with yourself, like really honest with yourself about what you're asking. Like, are you wanting him back? Is that what you want? Just more so misunderstandings. Okay. So you want him back? And have you articulated that to him at all? Or is there like I guess what I'm saying is it looks like he's drinking, right? Like it looks like he's sad. Um, and it's true, Michelle, you're right. It's a thing and it sucks. And it makes it harder to get over people, right? But like you need to so it looks like he's like having he might be I mean it looks like he might be sad, right? Like over the situation. I don't know that he's conveying that properly though to you. Okay, good. Okay. And you're thinking about it also then? Like, okay, I would just say that if there's whatever problems there were in the beginning, like in the relationship, like those things, just know that if there's no change, it's going to be the same way, right? Like there's not going to be any difference. So then, like if this is something that you guys want to have happen, like it is going to be work that needs to be put into it. You are going to have to put in, both of you are going to have to put in equal effort, right? I mean, like it just looks like he's emotionally kind of like injured. Shit. And then yeah, like look, yeah, like this is like the something here that he's having to fight. Okay, so like an inner something, like so that needs to be real. If you want to have, I know he hasn't said his feelings. Okay, like so I don't think like maybe he can't right now because he's kind of numbing himself out, right? Like so if you want to do that, like I think the first step would be in therapy, right? Like you guys got to do that. Did you do that already? Did you guys go to therapy? Um, Most people don't want to do that, it sucks. Never fun. And it's not fun. Not for us either. I don't hate it, but like it's always awkward for me when I have patients that come in and they're like marriage family counselors and they're married and they're fighting. And it's like, oh God, I'm not doing that now because I did my practicum already for my degree, but like, it was like hardest semester, hardest three semesters. It was horrible. So you should try that. So here's the thing, like the beauty of this is that now you can do it online, right? So COVID made everything accessible online, so including therapy. So you don't even have to leave your house. You can literally do it from home. And you can even do it from your perspectives homes. Perspective homes. You can be home. He can be home at his separate residences and do it on camera. You don't even have to be in the same damn room. That's fantastic, right? Yeah, but if it's in his court, so think about what you just said. You're giving him all the power. Why does he have all the power? Why are you giving him all the power? Is it not up to you too? It's both of you guys, right? So, like, but you got to talk to each other though. Like, communication is key here. It's not going to happen if you don't talk about it, right? Like, you're going to have to talk about it. So, I think like if you want this back, then you're gonna have to, like saddle up, go be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm feeling, and again, the answer is always no unless you ask, right? Always. So it will always be no until you ask, right? So you got to tell him what's up and then see how he responds and know that the answer may not be one that you want to hear right now. Like, so, but you guys are, otherwise it's just always no. So right now, like, but it just looks like he's still drinking. He's definitely drinking. I mean, it's very clear he's got some emotional issues and he's drinking. So like those things would need to be, and whatever you've got going on, right? You settle those things before there's a chance of it being healthy because you could go back to exactly what you broke up from, right? But like, why would you do that? Like work, effort, it's a lot. It's not, relationships aren't easy. None of them are. I mean, if they're nothing even worthwhile is easy, right? I mean, is that the same? Right? Like, it didn't. He says he has to think about it. Okay. So, oh, you did. So now, well, there you go. Like, then he needs to think about it. And I mean, so there's a deadline there, right? Like at some point, like how long are you gonna wait to hear that answer? So, and that now this is about you taking your power back. Like, you put the ball in his court, fine, but like it can't stay there permanently. You have to be able to like have like some parameters for how you're going to deal with it if he doesn't come back, like if he doesn't answer you or something, you're like, what are you going to do, right? So you know like those are things you need to think about, but like also think about the things that you need to work on for in yourself, that the ways you didn't show up right in the relationship, the ways that you did show up right, like make sure that you have all that stuff figured out so that you can show back up if he chooses to do that, right? Both of you guys got to work on it, you know But I think that if you guys both want to do it, you can do it. Like it'll be successful. I don't see anything here that's preventing that. I'm just saying that I would want to have some changes first before I would dive back into something like that. You know. Well, hopefully that helps. I hope it works out for you guys. I mean, it looks like there's a potential here for it to work out, but honestly, at this point, he doesn't know what he wants to do. It's not here. I'm not seeing any of it, so it's just where it is right now. So it's back. That's why I'm saying the ball's back in your court because you need to make the decision for what you're going to do next, right? Either way, for both options, it's important. You don't want to let him keep it. Yeah, same card just came up again. This one, same one just popped up. So something going on with him, and that's something he has to work out on his own. Like nothing that you can do about that. So just be ready to set the ground rules for what's going to happen, and then when you're willing to walk away, when you're not, right? So, all right. Hi, Crimson Pitcher. I just saw your message. Nice to have you here, Michelle Harris. Hi. Okay, let's see. So, oh, yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm good, Michelle Harris. So it's freaking New Year's Eve. It's crazy. 2024. 2023 sucked for the most part. At the end, it's been good though. At the end, it's been good. At the end, I'm like much happier than I was at the beginning of the year, for sure. What about you guys? What are you happy to see 2023 go? What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. You know. Also, I have what deck was it? I have a deck of cards that I'm thinking of giving away. So I do. I have a deck of cards I want to give away. So, anybody? Good night, Shannon. Much love. Watch out for those boys. They're all over the place with you. Okay, so yay, Michelle. I like that attitude. Okay, leave this off here. I like that attitude. Thanks, Shannon, for being here and keeping me company. Appreciate it. So I have so many messages right now. My phone is blowing up. Oh my god. I'm never this popular. Okay. So what do you guys plan on doing? What's your New Year's resolutions? Do you guys have them? Anybody have them? I have mine. Mine is I'm not gonna let people treat me like shit. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna let anybody talk to me crappy. I'm not gonna let people talk down to me or tell me dumb shit. Like, oh my god, some of the people I've dated this year have been absolute nightmares. Like, fuck, bad shit. Not all of them, but like 99%. It's been like it can only get better. LOL. Michelle, I hope you're right. Yes, you are right. Wait, no witchy words. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna put that out there. We're gonna say it will get better. It will get better. No, but actually things are fine right now, and like I'm very blessed and happy for that. And I think that we all it's horribly. Haley, I'm with you on this. It is absolutely crap. That's nice. Get back in the gym, right? Yeah. Mine is to get sleep, maybe more regularly, and so again, like have more self-respect and not let people treat me like, like literally. I mean, I've had some encounters in the last few months that have been like shocking. The audacity of some people is shocking. Okay, shocking. Like, and also, I'm not gonna put myself out there for people that don't fucking deserve it. Like, that is my biggest sin. I swear to God. Like, I always am like there to try to help people that don't even want it or don't deserve it or whatever. I'm over that. No more. No more. You're not gonna be appreciative, then kiss my ass. I ain't gonna do shit for you anymore. Like, damn straight. I'm done with that. So, I don't know about you guys. If you're single in this time, day and age. Oh, I'm in both programs at the same time, Shaylee. So, This is the math. So I have my Master of Science. Now I have one more semester for my Master of Arts in Consciousness Studies, and I've been in my PhD program for a year and a half already. So, wow. But I think I'm gonna find a different. I think I'm gonna find an additional and different PhD program. I want it to be a little harder. I'm crazy. I don't know why I said that. I will regret saying that probably. But no, I do. I want it to be a little harder. I like to work hard for things. I don't know why. I'm like I like to know that I earned it. I don't like thinking something was given to me because I paid for it. You know, like I don't know. Call me crazy, but that's how I was raised, I guess. Probably stupid, but I don't know. I just feel better about it if I know I worked and struggled for it, blood, sweat, and tears, and all that shit. So let's see. Any other questions, you guys? Anybody else have another question? Might go for a drink later. Yeah. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I will go out with friends, you know, when they're available. Never. But I don't know. Like, I hope everybody has a good New Year's. Like, are you guys doing stuff? It is dating right now is a like I can't with these people. The stuff that have been the messages I've gotten have been so vulgar and like just wow. It's a whole new breed of that. I don't even know what to call it. But like I just took myself off of like the dating site. I was like, I can't just gonna kill myself. Like this is not gonna really do anything to myself, but like it's torture. So. Moderately in the hermit mode. Moderately, yeah. I like it was just a lot. Like I mean like the most crazy shit. Like you should like, I took screenshots of all those crazy messages that I got sent. I was like, I need to remember this. And also share it with all my friends. But like, you know. So guys, FYI, we definitely do that. We'll make okay, who are these people? Is that you? Okay, it's you and your ex? Dipmala? Is that you and your ex were talking about when you reconcile? I gotta ask this question. Like, I gotta ask, and I'm not singling you out, but I'm saying, like, why does everybody want their exes back? I mean, I understand. Yeah, the dating sites are crazy. It sucks. It's like nobody has accountability for what they say because they're just online, I guess, you know, like so they just say crazy shit. And like plus I have like 20-year-olds hit me up. I'm like, what the you guys, I'm 45, like leave me alone. They're like, I know, I like older women. I'm like good for you. Nope. Not that young. Jesus Christ. Like my daughter's 27. I can't nothing below like I can never. Okay. So it is. Dude, this is good. This is where we should be at, ladies. Working on ourselves, making sure we're good. And not settling, right? You know? Right? Like no settling. No more. Potential is not a thing. Remember this. Potential is not a thing. We don't work on potential. Potential is bullshit. Until it's acted on, it doesn't mean a damn thing. So okay, but let me look into this question about Dipmala and okay. You want your X back? Everybody wants their X back. Okay. What's going on? Are they gonna reconcile? Did this breakup come to you as a surprise? Like, was this like a out of the blue breakup? Because I'm seeing like rug getting ripped out from underneath somebody. And then being scared to let go. What is that? Oh, chili. Don't say that. You know. So like right now, like I feel like this person like really I feel like this person like did you dirty a little bit. Like it looks like it's not a very nice I don't know. Like this doesn't like it seems like it was not done nicely or something. There was another person involved. I don't know. Like you got 10 of swords, like somebody stabbed you in the back. I don't know. Like, that doesn't look very healthy. Um, I mean, I see that you're stuck on it. Like I see that you don't want to walk away, but um, but like if you walk away, you're gonna find the person that you're supposed to be with. So like right now, like the suggestion for you is to walk, just continue being away from that person because there's it, it- there's something else there's somebody else that's supposed to be coming in your life, but there's no room. There's no room for them. So because you're hung up on your ex. So you know, you know what I mean. So I take this opportunity to go out and like see what else is out there because yeah. I mean, like I know right now you don't want to like that's not you're like everybody sucks, but yeah, not everybody sucks. Not all of them. Right now they do, but you're gonna find somebody else that's better. Or you can continue playing games. It looks like it's just games with this other person. Like they don't know what they want. So I think you're better off right now. That's what it's saying. Make room for a new person. A new person coming in. We all need to do that. Make room. Not all of us need to do it. Right, but like we need to make sure that we're. I know, Shaylee, and you know what? Like grieve when you need to. Okay, like that's a thing. Like accept it. Like be sad, feel it, be in those emotions, right? Um, but then like let it build you back up too. Like use that devastation, that anger, frustration, all that, and use that to come back better than you were before, right? That's kind of like that whole gift. There's like that goddess. You could look her up. She's pretty dope. It's like they call her the goddess never not broken. And it's like she has a really long Indian name. I can't remember what it is, but it's like but if you just look up the goddess never not broken, it's about the goddess that finds her power in being a hump on the floor in tears, breaking down, sobbing over the loss that she's experienced, but then using all of that to just come back stronger again. And like it keeps repeating over and over again, but like every time she's a bit stronger and more resilient and stuff. And it's like, I can relate to that one a lot. You know, but like, you know, how about like set an intention that like you're not gonna let people, you're not gonna let people treat you like that so you feel like that anymore, like because that sucks, right? Like we don't want to feel like that, and I'm not. I refuse. But yeah, like so. Anyone else have any other questions? Like, oh, I want to give out a tarot deck. So we're going to on the next live that we have when I do, the magic hour with Stephanie. Like, we're gonna give out a deck of tarot cards, and I have it behind me in my giant collection of tarot cards. And it's a new deck. I haven't used it at all. So if anyone's interested in winning a deck of cards for the new year so that you can do your own divinations, right? Let me know and send me a message and let me know that you want to be entered into that. And then I'm going to use a random number generator and pick someone. Okay. And that's how I'm going to do it. So, it's called the Transient Light Tarot, I believe. I'll grab them, show you guys. Transient Light Tarot. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I have not used these. I did unwrap them though, so I wanted to see what they look like. But it's the Transient Light Tarot. And okay. So I need so let me when I give you my how should I do this? Okay, so then you guys if I need an email address, like I don't want you guys to get it out here because it's public, right? So we'll not do that. But let me give you let me bring up my page really quick and I'll link it in the chat so that way you can go there and then give me that information on the chat. Okay, is that cool? If you don't have my Facebook page, so let me get it really quick and here it goes. Boom, copy. Where did? Okay, here we go. Okay, here, right here. So just send me, go there, follow, like it, whatever. I don't know how it works. I think you just like it. And then send me a message with you saying, I want to win, I'm entering for the tarot card giveaway, right? And then an email address. That's it. That's what I need. Those are the only information I need. And then if you win, I'll let you know, and then I'll need your address to mail them to you. But like, we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right? But this deck is new. Like, I haven't used it. There's no energy on it like that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't give those out. But I just feel like someone needs some tarot cards, and it's always good to gift someone cards. That's how you're supposed to do it. I mean, that's not the only way. Okay, you can buy as many decks as you freaking want, but it's always kind of a cool thing to have it someone gifted to you, right? So, yeah. No, not to my website, but like right there, the link above, Laurel. Like, it's not my website. It's my Facebook page, so that you can send me an instant message and like send me your email so that I can enter that. So I'm gonna enter emails into the picker thing, the winner generator. Like, I think we should have one on here. I think actually on StreamYard they have one here. So, but like, we'll do the drawing on next Friday. Like, so this next week, Friday, on the live show. So we'll announce the winner on that show, and then so everyone has time to enter into it. Okay, but yeah, and then also, like, we give you those, and then we'll give you like a little like tutorial on how to read your cards. Okay, so that's what's included. Cards and like a short, like 30-minute session on how to do it intuitively, right? So you don't have to use a book. You want to do it intuitively, ideally. Okay, cool. Got yours, Laurel. Thank you. Yeah. So send me your emails and stuff. And yeah, yeah. And Shaylee, that's right. You're never gonna let nobody. Like, okay. So whenever we got struggles, guys, here's something to think about. Okay, like, do you want to let those people win? Like, I don't think so. Like, people that did you wrong, people that fucked you over, they're gonna win. You're gonna let them win? No. Like, what the hell? Absolutely not. So, if you live in your life sad and like unhappy because of somebody screwed you over, you're letting them win. No. Nope. 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 Take that shit back and be like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. Out of spite, guys. Spite is an excellent motivator, and it's an excellent way to get yourself off the ground, pick yourself back up out of sheer spite. I swear to God, I use it all the time whenever I'm. And you know what? People are like, "Oh, it's a negative." No, it isn't. Not if you use it for good, right? So be all about that. Be all about using your negative emotions for your betterment, right? Always. So, let's see. Let me get like just a general idea of what's going on for everybody. Everyone, collective message here. Let's see what it says. It says, all right. So we all need to break out of our own bullshit narratives in our heads. Okay. Like, number one, the things that we say about ourselves in our heads, right? Our inner critic bullshit. Make sure that they're your stories and not someone else's. That not someone from childhood, not someone from a past relationship hasn't just put it on you, and now you just blindly take it as if it's your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are criticizing yourself all the time, knocking yourself down, telling yourself that you're not going to be successful or anything like that, this is time for you to assess: did I hear this from me, or did I hear this from some other person? And who's the other person? Like, were they some jerk, some like abusive partner, like a jealous friend, like what? Okay, because a lot of the times it's not our own thoughts. It's just something that we got told at some stage in our life, some formative stage of our life, and now we keep it and pretend like it's our own. We forget it's not ours, right? And we got to go and remove that programming from us. Okay, like, remember, this is like, our minds are powerful. Like, our perception creates our reality. So if we perceive that we're in a bad state, we're going to be in a bad state. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean like just because you perceive that you're in a good state, all of a sudden everything's going to be magically good, but it is the start. You must start there. The second thing is that, like, hey guys, don't work for pennies. Like, make sure that you're like getting compensated for what you're doing. That's the next message. Like, I don't know who needs to hear that, but like, it is not outrageous for you to ask to be paid what you're worth. Okay. And then the third message, which I know was already discussed earlier about the hermit mode. Time to be hermits, guys. Do the work on yourself. Like, don't show up half baked, right? Like, you need to be all settled. Like, make sure you're good. You can't show up for other people until you show up for yourself first. So be a little more selfish, guys. Be a little more selfish with your time, with your energy, who you give it to. Be better about that, right? It's really important that you don't give your energy, time, consideration, all that shit to people that don't deserve it and don't care. So this is self-care is key. It's not about being selfish, like as in I'm a jerk and I'm just thinking all about myself. It's about taking care of self so that you can show up for other people and be a good friend to other people, right? And be a good help to other people. Can't do that shit if you're like, you know, in a bad way, right? So that's what I mean. Like, that's the collective message for everybody for 2024. Leave this shit behind us. Okay. And it does, right? Like, Michelle, you're right. So it says positive brings positive. Now there's toxic positivity. We're not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Like, no, you cannot always be positive. That's ridiculous. Like, whoever is peddling that is full of crap. Life sucks sometimes and things get bad, and we have to be acknowledging our bad. Like, when we have when we have negative emotions, they're there for a reason. They're teaching us something's not right. We're not being treated fair, etc. Don't suppress it. Like, don't go out of control with it either. Like, but like, acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important. And negativity does not help. And this is so hard. And this is, Michelle, you're right. It's the hardest cycle to break out of. Okay, because it's like when we have bad things happen to us, it's bad. And like, so of course it's bad, and we're of course upset. And like the idea of like, oh, just cheer up, kiss my ass. Like, don't tell me that ever again, right? Like, no one likes to hear that. And no one likes to hear, well, if you just were more positive. But it's true. Like, it's so true. And it's really hard though. It's so hard to find that when you're in a bad state. It's really hard. But if you can, then all of a sudden, like, it will start being more attracted to you because you're being like, you're seeing the bright side of things, right? Like, there's always a bright side to something, no matter how bad it is. It might take a while for you to see it, maybe even years, but like, there is something. Like, you will gain something from it: resilience, independence, self-awareness, whatever it is, right? Look for the gains that you get. Like, don't always focus on the negatives. Look for the positives if you can find them, right? And then you'll start to see things changing. Crazy like that. It really is. Very simple. You think about it, like, we're in a program, right? So you gotta hack the program, guys. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good, Shaylee. That's a lot, right? Like, that's really hard. Like, your situation is really heavy. Oh, oh my God, he's still gone. Yeah. Girl, that you need to get, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, let's definitely message me, right? I knew I said that for a reason. I knew I said that offer for a reason. Like, there's definitely a reason here. Okay. You are more than good. We all are, right? Like, no, we all can do work, dude. We're not just perfect. No one's perfect, but we all can do work, and we all should do work on ourselves, and we should all make sure that we're like not being jerks to other people for no reason and like projecting onto other people our own bullshit, right? But like, also, we shouldn't be putting up with other people doing it to us either, and we shouldn't settle for less than what we deserve. It's not being a bitch. It's being like respectful of yourself, right? Like, respect yourself and require, what you do. Like, don't settle for less. And don't people please, guys. If people don't respect people pleasers, FYI, just, in case you were trying to like keep the peace in your family and shit, like, that doesn't work. Has it worked? Has it worked so far for you? It hasn't, right? No. So because it doesn't work. So get off that nightmare train and like start putting yourself first, guys. And 100%. Like, I know that's like not a popular opinion, but like, I don't give a shit. It's facts. Like, you got to care about yourself more than you care about everybody else, so that you can care about everybody else. Does that make sense? Like, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. So, oh, I'm sorry. Wait, you look like she always says, girl, like you, LOL. Okay, thanks. But it's true, guys. Oh, strong boundaries. Yeah, I did a support group for boundary setting like last semester. I had to for class, and it went really well. But I chose that to do because I can't say I have no boundaries, because I have no boundaries. So I was like, all right, So I'll facilitate a women's group on setting boundaries because I lack boundaries and I need to learn how to do it. And how do you learn how to do something? You teach it. It's a thing. It's really true, guys. If you need to learn something and you can't figure it out, like if you need to learn how to like not be in a toxic relationship or you need to learn how to like set boundaries, teach it to someone else. And that's how you'll figure it out. It's very weird that way. Like it's a brain hack for sure. Like takes the pressure off of you and puts it back onto like you learning for someone else. And then like so vicariously you learn how to do it by circumventing the responsibility for yourself, if that makes sense. It's interesting. I did that with math this semester. I just taught math at the college level. I taught math all semester. The thing I was terrified of, and I did really good at it. And I actually really liked it. It was my favorite class to teach. All of a sudden, I've been terrified of math my entire life, and like I freaking taught it at Glendale Community College just last semester, and I did a great job. And my students were like, we learned math in your class." Like what? You know, like yeah. So do it. Yeah, dude. I'm super proud of myself, Barbara. I am on this one because like it was offered to me, and I was like immediately got terrified, and then I was like, you know what? No, 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 no. I'm 45. I'm gonna freaking conquer this bullshit with math, dude. I'm gonna do it. You know. Eh, another one of this shit. Stop it. Okay, dude. Don't come in my lives. Happy New Year, but you can GTFO. Why? Annoying, guys. I'm sorry. Don't. And anyone that contacts you and says, "I was called drawn to you, your ancestors," they're lying. It's lying. Okay, just don't fall for it. Don't spend money on that ever, please. Please don't do that. That's stupid. Okay, so you guys, if there's anybody else that has a question, I will do it. Other than that, I'm gonna get off of here because I've been on here for like a while, like almost 3 hours. But I'll answer another question if you have them. So just put them there. We control our minds. Our minds should never be in control. All right. Ooh, if my mind was in control, it'd be a freaking nightmare. Can you imagine? Ugh. No, you can't. Not my head. But childhood trauma, it does. So childhood trauma does encode bad coping mechanisms or maladaptive coping mechanisms, right? But the thing is that they weren't always maladaptive. They were good for us when we were little, but now they're not. That's the problem. Right? So, and that's the other thing, too. If you guys have childhood trauma, it's time to get rid of that shit. Seriously. That shit will hold you back forever. If you're of the mindset that like, oh, that happened to me as a kid, it doesn't matter now, you're full of crap, okay? Because it does absolutely matter. And you can deny it all you want, but it'll just keep popping back up again. It's how you fix it, you know? Seriously. Oh, no problem, Laurel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, you know? Yeah. It's really, a lot of these things are really hard to heal from. And you have to do it all over again. You have to reparent yourself. You have to, venerate yourself, like all kinds of things. It's a lot. You're very welcome, Michelle. Thank you. You're doing your first public class in February. Yay! How exciting. Are you excited, Barbara? You know, Michelle, I do my best. I do my best to make every class I teach interesting, no matter what topic it is. Like I do. I always send out a questionnaire to all my students and I ask them what they're into at the beginning of the semester. And then I incorporate those things that they're into all my lesson plans, no matter what topic it is. So how do you get rid of the trauma? Well, therapy number one, right? Like therapy, but there's only a level, like there's a level you can get to a therapy with childhood trauma that it's like a ceiling that you hit. And like you can do almost all of it there, but there's just this last bit that's never quite done. And that's where shadow work comes into play. And that's really, it's really an unpleasant process, but it's the only one, I guess, at this point, unless we come up with something better at this point, maybe some ketamine therapy. I don't know, ayahuasca. I'm not sure that would work either. I don't know. We haven't done it, but shadow work stuff, having to like, again, like not relive it, but kind of, you know, yeah. And like, yeah, everybody like, like the best revenge is living well, right? The best revenge is living well. Like, so the best revenge that you can get on people that fuck you over, traumatize you, is to have a good life. Literally, that's the best revenge because that's not what they're ever expecting, right? They're not. They're not expecting that. They're expecting you to fall flat in their face. Don't give them that satisfaction, right? Never, 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 ever, ever. Okay, like seriously, everybody, you guys are amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that you guys are here and stuck at or hung out with me the whole time. Listen to me rant on my soapbox about shit. And you know, appreciate it. And I love like the camaraderie in the chat. This is making me feel so good to see everybody like supporting each other and lifting each other up. And that's the other thing, ladies, come on. Like, you know, I mean, I see it happening here, right? But like in real life, like we are so mean to each other for no reason. Like we should really be better at being sisters, right? Really should. Because it's like not a competition. It's like a survival. we're in Survivor, okay? This is fucking Survivor. Like, and we gotta like have alliances, right? And if we don't have each other, we got what we got. Okay. So, all right, guys. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Let's kiss this guy's ass out of here. And let's bring in all the good shit. So, homework for you guys. Get rid of the stuff that doesn't suit you anymore. Let it go. Like, you can't have new stuff happen to you, good stuff, if you're all filled up with the crap that you've been dragging around forever. Okay. It's just like if you're gonna buy clothes, you know, if your closet's totally full, like how are you gonna buy new clothes? Like where are you gonna put them? You gotta take some of those things out and give them to the Goodwill, whatever. Make room for the new shit that's coming in, the nice, shiny, brand new shit. Okay, that's what you gotta do. All right. So I hope you guys all do some kind of like letting go thing tonight, and welcome to the new year safely with your friends and family. All right. Love you guys, and I'll be back on Friday. Okay. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. Appreciate you guys all.